Hello everyone. I hope you are ready, cause I sure am. Do you know what time it is? Slime time. Well, it will be in a few minutes. I need to get my game open though, hang on. I need to get into the right save. Slime time! Anyway, hi everybody. The save that I need to be in is this one, I think. Anyway, we're gonna work on finishing our wintry themed build. Oh, Snappy! Are you sad because Dan won't let you in his room? Oh no, he's doing it now. She's sitting on the floor outside of the door. It's because the door's closed. I swear, as soon as it closes, she's like, wait a minute. This isn't fair. Anyway, today we slime and we also build in The Sims. So, that is my plan. We started working on this house over the weekend or on Friday or something, and I haven't gotten a chance to finish it yet. Obviously, it is still very much unfinished. So I want to work on that today. But I think it's turning out pretty cute. It's just, well, it's not done. So I think we'll start off with the outside today. You like my top? Thank you. I made this. Okay, I am not a tie-dyeing expert. I've tie-dyed about 3 times in my whole life, but I made this and I really like it too. So thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway, I think today I have a birthday song to sing for Mia and Ellie. Oh my goodness. Hi. And then it's slime time. I never know how early I can start slime time. I want to, like, you know, find a middle ground between the notifications going out and everything. But anyway, I just want to open my slimes. Slytherin with the 2 months, Jaylene and Spooky and Yeehaw and Bestie and Juan and Chelsea and Little Tika. Thank you all for the subs and bits. Oh, there come the notifications. There you go. I wanted to tell you all, so I know I posted an announcement in my Discord earlier today saying we were going to play Among Us tomorrow, but I feel like I should, I like updated the Discord announcement with the news, but my friend Bloody, who is hosting the charity stream tomorrow, has COVID. She tested positive today, has like 103 fever, is not doing good, and she's not sure if she's going to stream tomorrow yet. She hasn't decided. So the Among Us segment of tomorrow's stream is tentative, depending on how Bloody is feeling. But I personally, I think she should take care of herself, but she said she wasn't sure yet, so we'll see. But I have to keep posted on that because she doesn't know how she's feeling and she's not sure if she wants to do the stream or not still, so that just sucks. I know I feel so bad because I know I would feel so guilty. Like, I would feel so terrible if I had to cancel a charity stream, but really, honestly, it's not her fault. Like, you're sick, you know? So send some restful and healing energy her way, and hopefully everything's okay. If it has to be rescheduled, then it gets rescheduled, it's fine, but just so you know, the Among Us thing may or may not take place tomorrow. But we will, obviously, it'll get rescheduled if she can't do it tomorrow, so don't worry about that. But getting better is the priority in that situation, you know? Making sure she's okay is much more important. Ninja and Kyra and Maya and Beans and Robin and Olive and B and Marie and B and Angelica and Jazz and Schlebby and Jayla and Moya and T. Thank you all for the subs. Can we put a caster actually for Bloody? I don't know how many of my mods are here yet. But my friend, her Twitch name is literally just Bloody, which is so cool. Let me spam the link really fast, just in case the stream has to get rescheduled, then you'll know to follow her anyway, just in advance. But anyway, we're gonna open the advent calendar today. Today is day 20. Oh my god. Oh, it's at the bottom. It's a big slime. Oh no. If this is a floam, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay. Oh, I can't get, I have to stab it again. I can't open this one. Hang on. Open! Okay, there we go. Sorry. If I get phloem, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Cotton sand. You know, we got 2 fart slimes in a row, and now another cotton sand. I've not felt joy since the toxic slime. Get out! I say this every time. I swear to you, this stupid advent calendar is not for children. I can't do it. If I can't do it, how is a child supposed to do it? I can't get it out. It's too tight. Oh, okay, that worked. It's a nice color. The problem with this cotton sand is that a couple of the colors have been like very poor quality. No, besties, you're misunderstanding. It's not that Floam is bad, it's that this brand has bad Floam. Oh, this is okay. This stuff is really weird. It's like sticky sand. When you touch it, it feels like sand, but then when you stretch it, it does that. Woo! Oh no. Oh no. It's on my desk. Okay. Anyway, it's very weird. It's a pretty color. This one's not as bad as I thought it was. I'm feeling better. It's really strange. It's really weird. Smart, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Also, Have No Life, and Flora, and Otanian, and Upset, and Jen, and Shalom, and Naziria, and Teresa, and Nal, and Gabrielle. Thank you all for the subs. Maddie, and Little Bear, and Jess, and Parker, and Mixie, and, oh no, Sheree, and T. Everybody, thank you so much. Where do I put all my slimes? Oh, right now, they're all in this bag. This is my bag of slimes. See? This is an example of the bad Floam. Oh, that's actually the best one. Here's a better example of the bad Floam. See how the color's all separated? It's like a really odd texture. It's not good Floam. It's bad Floam. This is some of my fart slime. Here's a blue glittery slime. Oh, that's green. Green glittery slime. Here's a galaxy slime. This one's pretty fun. Oh, this slime has a gorilla in it. So, lilsimsieshop.com, slime not included. Anyway, oh no, sorry. Anyway, wait. Come on, Sims 4, you can do it. There you go. My OBS open. Freya and Fungicide and Eileen and Kelly and Zach and Chamber and K Marie and Simterior and Daddle and Oro and Over and Level and Digital and Shelb and oh Space. Thank you all for the subs, everybody. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so the exterior of this house obviously is not done, but this is what we've been working on. We got a lot of work to do today to finish it up though. So that is my plan. But it should be fun. It should be fun. Anyway, why is Stanley so angry? Oh, because he got problems. He's high maintenance. He's always upset about something. Always. Chi and Jewel and Focus, thank you all for the subs and bits. Haley as well, and Gia, and Olivia, and Level Up, and everybody. Shelb with the gifted subs. Oh, Caitlin, you got engaged recently. Congratulations. That is so exciting. I think Stanley's mad at the sun. Irrational hatred from the sun. From high maintenance trait. Stanley decides that they hate the one thing in the solar system that keeps everything alive. So, is this my shell? Oh my god, no. This is just a wintry build we've been working on. This has absolutely nothing to do with the shell. This is not the shell. This is just my build. I finished the shell some number of days ago. I finished the shell. This lot that it's on right now, Rock Ridge Canyon. Okay, I need you to think about for a second. Realm of Magic. You know that world? Okay? Picture the house. It's 3 stories. It's missing a staircase in the back. The staircase goes to nothing. There's little tiny windows. It's all tall wall height. The toilet paper in the bathroom downstairs is right here behind the toilet. Do you picture it? That's the lot. In Glimmerbrook. Jennifer and Tired and Metaphysica and Gray and Dog and Annie and Uncle and Becca and Evil and Apple and Emery. Thank you all for the subs. But anyway, why does it have 3 chimneys? It's gonna have 3 fireplaces, Sky. If you ever look at a real house, a lot of times the big ones, they have more than 1 chimney too. Wait, EA actually builds it like that? I know, shocking, right? An EA build is weird. I simply cannot believe it. Saswin and Kat and Freya and Jennifer and Emmy, thank you all for the subs stuff, by the way, too. Okay. That's beyond horrible, though. Madam Mooney, Realm of Magic is another level. It's on another level. Anyway, it's horrible. So, okay, I'm gonna furnish or work on finishing the exterior. That is my goal for today, is to work on the exterior. I will say that I think I might need to come here when it's not snowing so that I can do the terrain paint. Because you can't see it. I want to do terrain paint, so I need to load into it from a different direction so I can see it. And then it might disappear, but you know what? At least we'll try. Look at how different it looks in the spring. Anyway, we need to put, I think I might use the get together one. I don't know. I'll think about it. But this is my plan. I think I want to like, oh, besties. I don't know if we can use that one. Maybe I'll use this one. Oh, that one's way better. Okay, that makes way more sense. I fixed it. I fixed it. Anyway, we have to do the terrain paint now because we can't do it later. I guess we probably could do all of the landscaping with it being summertime, just so we can see it. Because it's so hard to do landscaping when it's like so snowy. Obviously it looks pretty, but you can't really tell like what it's gonna look like. Terrain paint does work with snow, but the snow covers it. So you can paint it under the snow, no problem, but you can't see it. So it's a lot easier to do it in the summer because there's no snow covering it. Does that make sense? How do you change seasons from Manage World? So I didn't. Basically in live mode, when I'm playing on the lot, my sim save is in winter time. When you come from Manage Worlds, there is no season. It is default sim season, which is basically summer. So you'll find that, like, you know how before seasons existed, the game looked like this? When you come from Manage Worlds, it'll look like this. Always, no matter what. If you're playing in-game, like with Sims on the lot, and you have seasons, it will be the different seasons in live mode. And when you build from live mode, but not, thought it was live, not live. People do different things. Some people say live, some say live. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Kate and T and Shelly and Mr. Ma and Faith and Bertie and Candy and Max and Joe and Dakota and Swish and Coco and Pika and Awkwards and Killer and Liz and Emmy and Destiny. Thank you all for the subs and bits too. Yeah, today's slime was a greeny blue sandy slime. It's not that exciting. It's like fine. Oh, hi Snap. Oh, did Dan have to let you out? Okay. Hi Snap. She's so needy. She was in his room a second ago, but apparently she changed her mind. Don't blame her. He smells. Willow and Jaundice and Kate, thank you all for the subs. Okay. Anyway, I think that I want to match the trees. Do you know what we should do? Hang on. Testing cheats on bb.show hidden objects. Show live edit objects. Okay, let's look at the debug from Realm of Magic and see if we've got any trees. There might be some. I don't remember. So it could be useful if we use the Realm of Magic ones because then they will fit in. Yeah, that is the one that is back there behind the lot, but that's a bit taller than I was expecting. Wow, that is a large tree. Okay. Oh yes, the egg rewards are not on. I can turn them back on. We had to turn them off yesterday because I didn't have that many mods. And my mods were trying to do the villager hunt, which is so much work, so. Size down maybe? Well, we don't have to use that one. We can use other trees. I was just looking to see if that one was interesting or not. I think even size down, it's going to be kind of a weird scale. There is a get-together tree that I like a lot that I think I might use. The one in particular is this one. I think this tree will be good for at least a couple places. Definitely there. Okay, I don't know. We'll get loads of trees. Camilla and Laura and Emily and Willow, thank you all for the subs too. No, I did not build this in 15 minutes. I built this in 3 hours a couple days ago. I did not build this house all today. This is a multiple day project. Okay, I think... I was about to say, I just heard Dan say, Kayla and I have been wrapping so many presents, and then he added on, Kayla's been wrapping so many presents. Because I heard the Kayla and I was like, no. Kayla and I? Kayla has been wrapping so many presents. No. But it's fine, he clarified. False alarm. Egg and Karen, Tommy, thank you for the subs. Kayla has been wrapping so many presents. Me. This Kayla. Anyway, your baby sister was born today, Scarlett. That is so exciting. Congratulations to your family. I bet that is really, really fun. I remember when my siblings were born. I was like 6 though, so not that vividly, but I do remember. And I was very excited. So this is a really cool day. Well, this is gonna look nice. I have high hopes. Anyway, I've wrapped so many presents. It's because we sent a box of presents to his family, so we like mailed something to the UK, and obviously we did all the presents for my family. So I've just lots of wrapping recently has been in my life. Okay, I think I can put that like that, right? That's maybe too big. Okay. I don't know, we're gonna have to, I might have to get rid of the, hang on, besties. I have to get rid of the foundation. Cannot connect blocks from a different level. What do you mean? Is it the, oh my god, it's probably the fence. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I'm not a bow kind of person, Sushi. I'm not making my own bows, nor am I sticking them on, really. Anyway, Sullivan and Allie and Mechanical, more vlogs on YouTube, please, Allie. You know, I don't get out much, but that would be fun. Maybe I'll try. For you, I'll try. Okay, maybe I'll get rid of the fence pieces that are touching so that I can get rid of the foundation for a second. What do you mean? Oh my god, it's the basement. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. I'm actually gonna freak out. No. Never mind, I don't care. Deep breaths. Sabrina, Egg, and Care Bear, thank you for the subs too. Okay. I think... Sure? Anyway, I did a vlog. I went to go to Disney. I went to go see what the Star Wars section is like at Disney because it's meant to be just like the Sims pack. So I vlogged myself doing that, which is what people are referring to. It was interesting. What lot this is? This is the 40 by 30 lot in Glimmerbrook. Anonymous. Yours says Anonymous, doesn't it? But anyway, you know the lot I was simply describing. Okay, here, listen, hear me out. Picture Glimmerbrook, okay? There's a few lots. There's one at the top, 40 by 30. There's a house about yay high. It's 3 stories. It's exceptionally ugly. It's the worst one in the neighborhood. That's the one. That's the lot. Rosie and Oat Milk and Amy and Sabrina, thank you all for the subs. It's missing a door. Door goes to nothing. If you can picture that, perhaps you'll get there. You know the one? Okay, anyway, I'm doing this this house in the summer right now. I apologize. I know it's confusing because I said winter build, but the reason that it's not the winter right now and I'm in Manage Worlds instead is because I need to do terrain paint. So I'm in the process of said terrain paint. So you'll have to give me a moment, everyone. You'll have to give me a moment to get this done. All right, this is the whole patio. How are we all today? You know, Shella, I'm okay. I've definitely been better, but I'm okay. Thank you for asking. That was really kind of you. Okay. I'm gonna be so sad if this deletes the terrain paint. I think I might actually cry. I'm not kidding. You're also just okay today? You know, Shella, I'm glad. Sometimes that happens. You know, it's not good, but it's okay. I'm proud of you for talking about it. Some days are just okay, and that's fine. Save it to the gallery. What, with the terrain paint? Yeah, but I haven't furnished the rest of the house yet, so if it kills my terrain paint, it kills my terrain paint. That's the problem. Unfortunately, it is not that simple. See? But it's okay. I'll just redo it. Again. Ronnie Sullivan, Naya, thank you all for the subs. Do I want to just fill this in? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't want to have a pathway over here. Maybe life would be better without one over here. I don't know. Maybe it's nice like this. I don't know. Who agrees? Okay. Save to library instead of gallery. No, you're misunderstanding. It's the same thing, except one's public. The reason that, I mean, I'm gonna, but my loves, the reason that that's not gonna fix the terrain paint disappearing is because I'm going to bring it home. I'm gonna come back into the save. I'm gonna finish building it in live mode. And then the terrain paint's gonna be gone. And there's gonna be a furnished version and a this version. I'm going to have to redo the terrain paint. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not taking suggestions. I'm just complaining, because this always happens. Trust me, I've built my fair share of houses in The Sims. I've grown to expect this. It's just how it works now. Doesn't make it less annoying. It just is a fact that we have to deal with. So Sims fan, no one thinks The Sims 4 is coming to an end. What people think is that they're working on The Sims 5. These two things can exist at the same time. I think it is important to remember that new games take like 5, 6, 7 years to make. So you're okay. Sims 4 is not dead, nor is it coming to an end yet. It's gonna be a bit, okay? These two things are existing together at the same time right now as we speak. Okay? And they have been for probably a couple years already. So, that's just how games work. Star House, they certainly are taking their time with The Sims 5. You're not going to see it for a while. They've probably been working on it for a while, and it's not coming out for a while. Ray, I haven't seen the comments in my video yet. I haven't had a chance to read them. If people are... I find the Paralives comparisons so distressing. I think that people don't realize how dumb they sound, and I mean this with love, when they say Paralives is going to replace The Sims, because these two things can also exist at the same time, and it, I think, is a really bad idea to put that much pressure on an indie game that's going to probably come out after The Sims 5. Like, the Sims and EA has like 20 years and billions of dollars on their side. I think it's very stressful to compare that to Paralives, because Paralives does not have 20 years or billions of dollars on its side, and it's probably gonna be worse. And that's okay, because they're both cool games that are different and can exist at the same time. I think that expecting it to like instantly come out and kill The Sims is really bad, because it's not gonna. Does that make sense? I think that you're putting a lot of pressure on an indie game. And I feel like people are doing that, and they're gonna ruin it when it comes out. Like, people are gonna have such high expectations that when it doesn't meet those, they're gonna be really disappointed. And I don't want Paralives to flop because people are disappointed that their expectations were not met. Like, that game, when it comes out, it's not gonna be finished. It's gonna be, there's gonna be like probably an alpha sort of beta access, and it's not gonna be finished, and it's gonna take a long time for it to get there. And that's okay. That's how games work. I really don't want people to put Paralives on such a pedestal and then let it fail when it doesn't meet all of their expectations, you know? Because I really sincerely worry about that. I'm really scared that's going to happen to Paralives, and I don't want it to, because Paralives has a lot of potential. But I also can be reasonable with those expectations, because it's a much smaller game. So they have a major disadvantage, okay? Anyway, I worry about them. I don't want it to get ruined. I'm gonna be so sad. Brindleton and Stony and Louie and Swamp and Moss and Pizza and Dorkosaurus and Patricia and Jade and Ray, thank you all for the subs and bits, by the way. But anyway, I worry. Yeah, I mean, I think, obviously, indie games are not, like, objectively worse than bigger games. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is they have so many less resources. Like, they have a significantly smaller team. They have so much less money. Like, they're at a very significant, on a different playing field than EA is. EA has so much more to work with. They have, like, their name, they have the history of The Sims, they got 20 years of practice, they got these massive teams with hundreds of people and, like, again, billions of dollars. Like, these things are not really comparable. They're very different. But anyway, doesn't mean that one is bad. It just means that they have less in a different way. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, things like Stardew Valley, only one person made Stardew Valley, and it's amazing. It's a really good game, but takes a very long time to do these things. Okay. Okay. In the winter, this is gonna look better because you won't be able to see the colors. Just keep that in mind. It's gonna be just like bushes. It's gonna be so pretty in the winter. I can't wait. Maybe? Sure. Coral Island looks like a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited about that one too. There's lots of games to look forward to right now. And similarly, none of them have to replace the other. We can like games at the same time. They can coexist. Red flowers to match the wreath. Well, so you're not going to be able to see the flowers when I come in at winter time. I think that is an important key to note. Also, a lot of the red flowers are not the right size. That's way too big. I don't want to put that, you know, like, we're gonna be looking at this house in the winter time. I'm putting the landscaping down in the summertime like this so that I can actually see the terrain paint, and see what it looks like. But when we load back in, I'll show you right now. You're not gonna see the flowers. Yeah, I agree, Christine. I think the games are also more fun when you're not consistently trying to compare them. I like when you, oh god, that looks horrible. Oh no! Anyway, like Christine said, when you just are able to like enjoy games for what they are, instead of like consistently trying to compare them, I think that the game is more fun. I think when you're like looking for faults in something, it's less fun to play. And I mean, it's valid to look for faults in things. I mean, I review games to an extent for a living, you know? But I also think that it's more fun to just enjoy something for what it is, you know? The flowers literally called red flowers would look pretty good in there. These, they're not red though. These are bigger. I'm probably gonna switch out to something bigger. That's what I was thinking about putting. But just for the record, they're not red. Someone did suggest putting red flowers. These are flowers that are pink that are called red flowers. I'll probably make them white. This will be okay, I think. I hope. Oh, I like that. That actually looks pretty nice. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. I think... we'll just get loads of bushes. Some vines on the chimney. Okay, bestie, again. It's winter. They're gonna be dead. We gotta look at this from a different lens than normal, because we're gonna load back into winter time in a second. But we're gonna do it in winter. I'm just doing it right now with like green so that I can see the terrain paint, because when there's snow on the ground you can't see the terrain paint because there's snow covering it, and I want to be able to see where the terrain paint is as I'm doing this. So I'm doing it in the spring right now, but I will load back into winter literally in like 2 seconds. So Livy and Allie, thank you for the subs. 42 months, Livy and Allie with the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, someone said, what is this for? I'm confused that you have seasons. In what way? What about it confuses you? I'm building a winter themed house. Specifically, I am building a house that is intentionally winter themed. Because it's winter. Well, it'll be winter in 2 days for all you people that like to nitpick and correct me. But that's why, just because it's fun and I want to build something fun. Okay. That'll be nice. Okay. Definitely already winter. Google search, first day of winter. Tuesday, December 21st. Winter begins when I feel like it, yeah. In my head, winter starts on the 1st of December, but that is not technically correct. But anyway. I only brought it up because I was scared the Sims kids were going to correct me. I think... You guys have winter, I have summer. I live in Florida, so I'm with you. Me and you were on the same page. I know you're just in a different hemisphere, but I'm in Florida, so. Mike, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. LJ and Red Yellow Girl and Caddy and Dylan and Jesse and Lexi and Allie and Shiva, thank you all for the subs too. Sky and Dorcarella and Caroline and Tyra and McCreegs and Ayois and Dior and Brittleton and Stony and Louie and Swamp and Moss and oh no, Pizza, thank you. I'm sorry if I missed anything. I so didn't try to. Thank you again, by the way, Mike, for the gifted subs. And Moya and Mazo and Bailey, thank you all for the subs too. Okay. I want to put... Would it be silly to put a swing set even though it's going to be winter? No. Never silly for swing sets. Australians have summer and Floridians have basically summer. Yeah, exactly. You get it. You are absolutely correct. I think can swing in the snow, no problem. Yeah, but do you want to? Can and want to are two different things, you know? Maybe for a little bit. That's gonna have no leaves. Let me load back into the winter for a second. Those trees are from Debug, yeah. Kate and Froggy and Nala and Bailey, thank you all for the subs too, everybody. Okay. I feel like I probably shouldn't use these trees. I know I want to. I know that I really want to, but I also know that it would be so much prettier if I used trees that stayed green. So, I think I shall switch it up. Oh, if you want those tall, skinny trees so bad, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll leave that one there. That's a good spot for one. In the winter, the rubber of the swing seat can get so cold that it snaps. I know from experience. Oh my god. Oh no. You know, that sounds unpleasant, I must say. Yikes. Okay. Oops. Please don't. Yes, I did it, so it doesn't clip like that. They just look so stupid. What, the tall, skinny ones? Okay. The smallest amount you can muster, Simsy. Like right there. Okay, perfect. Sure. I don't know. Hope's talking about the tall, skinny ones from Debug and Realm of Magic. They look a lot like, the regular tall, skinny ones. They look like these, but ever so slightly different. My right pinky has been cold all day. The rest of my body is fine, but my pinky is freezing. Hope, I think you might have a circulation problem. Why is your pinky having problems? You got pinky problems, Hope? Do you just happen to see chat comments, or do the mods help filter them to you? No, besties, the chat comments that I read out loud to you are just the ones that I see. The mods can't do anything to help filter them more than I look at. I'm looking at the same chat you are right now. Same chat you are. The mods aren't like I don't know, highlighting good ones or something. That's too much work and also not possible. I'm looking at the same chat you are. I do, and I will admit, have some experience with reading chat very quickly. So that is a strong suit that I have. That one comes with practice. But, you know, Top and Scooby and Ina and Caroline, thank you. Kate, all with the subs, everybody, thank you so much. Can't read any of it. Yeah, chat moves fast. Some days are worse than others, you know, but today's actually okay. It's not that fast right now. It's actually kind of slow. Dead streamer. Just kidding. No, some, like I said, some days are busier than others and stuff. It just depends, but it is a skill that comes with practice. And I am lucky to have a lot of it. Okay, I think that will probably do, and we'll just do the rest of it in winter time. Oh, you opened your lilsimsie calendar, Erica. I'm so glad. I have mine hanging up too. Thank you for the tier 3 34 months. I've had my 2022 calendar, my own merch calendar hanging up in my office since November 1st. No, since October, actually, is when I got the first print of it. But I don't look at the days. I just look at the picture. See? Lolly and Maddie, thank you for the subs. And Condry, thank you for the bits, too. Okay. I think this looks pretty good. I'm pleased. Have I chosen a date for the shell yet, by chance? What, for stream? God, no. I did say either the 3rd, 4th, the 3rd or the 4th probably. I don't know which day, but I've been saying that since I made the shell. 2 weeks since I made it. Hoppy and Big Weenie and Cena C and Shoopy, thank you for the subs. I missed your Prime sub. I'm sorry. Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. Maybe the 7th. I want to do it a little bit sooner than that, I think. I think that's what I'd like to do, a little bit sooner than the 7th. I need time. I'm sorry. I know. I want to use this one, but I don't like the colors. So upsetting. Like, that's just not the vibes. You know? It looks good with the stone, but I don't think it looks good here. I think that the roof isn't helping either. Maybe if I did it metal. Well, it doesn't help that it's not very snowy yet. We'll have to get it to snow more to cover it up. But no, it looked so much better before. What, unpainted? When you say it looked better before, do you mean this? When it wasn't painted? Oh no! Jordy, thank you for the gifted subs. And Decade, thank you for the sub too. Oh no. That is not a compliment. I'll tell you what that is not, and it's not a compliment. This doesn't look good either. It's possible to enjoy a lovely little shingle. Maybe not around the whole thing, but in some places. Maybe it would be cool, wait, if we had some like combination, like shingle up there. Ooh. To tone down the green a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that would be nice. Let's mess around and see what we like. Lots of room for experimenting. Nothing is set in stone. We're literally just testing it out. Okay. Why is that gone? Come back. I kind of like this. The lot looks so much better empty. You know, maybe you're right about that. I think you might have the right idea there. Okay. Let's just bulldoze it. A darker tone of shingle. See, I was trying to do lighter on purpose. I was trying to have some contrast. Try the get together wallpaper. What, like the... Are you referring to like... Nope, not that one. Like these? I don't want to do that. Not on these. And this is too modern looking, I think. See, I feel like you can only use that a certain amount without it being a little bit too much. I mean, we could maybe mix and match some of that in there too. But maybe that works. With the green still in the middle? Or what does it look like when it's all brown? I kind of like it with a little bit of green, but I don't know how much little bit of green. Should I keep that a little bit of green? I think I like having a little bit of green. That's kind of cozy. And then that part can be green, the top will be green. Okay. Over here, maybe, I guess the main building is brown. So we should do like over here brown too. But then maybe I'll get some shingle there. Wait. Experimenting. Too much brown now? Okay, Trashly, I'm gonna need you to tone down the all caps. What is extremely unhelpful is yelling at me. It's not gonna end well. I won't take it well. I won't like it. Laya, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Finchie and Pirate and Nelly and Kills and Promi, and thank you all for the resubs too. Okay. I quite like that. I think that looks really nice. Anyway, no longer taking suggestions because I like how it looks. I'm not going to change it. So, shout into the void. I won't listen. Because I'm happy with how it looks. Maybe you'll like it once we've added some more to it. Okay. I think... I want to look at some more decorations. Because I don't know if I don't want to put like anything that's like, well, we have a wreath. That's pretty blatant. But I want like, you know the little reindeer? I think those could be a cute little addition in the front yard. Like some kind of subtle things, you know? I think that could be cute. Oh, maybe I'll put another little bush right there. That could be nice. Oops. Oops. Okay. Forgot about those. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? Oh, Eleni, I'm so glad your daughter got her first dose of the vaccine. That is so exciting. She's very brave. That's really cool. And CME and Aaron, thank you for the subs, both you too. Use a decoration box. Yeah, I'll probably do that last. Just because I don't really want to go into live mode too much. But I will. I will put some with the decoration box up. Don't worry. I want to get like a little bench. Where do those reindeer come from? Those are from Seasons. They're super cute, aren't they? Triple vax? Me too. I love the Breath of the Wild 2 shout out today in the video. Can't wait for you to turn into a Breath of the Wild 2 channel. Yeah, Hope, thank you. I learned that from you. I learned about the patent leak from you, and I thought I would mention it in my video. I was hoping you would notice. Did I impress you with my knowledge about Breath of the Wild 2? Yeah, you're welcome. No credit? It's just that, like, you already get so much attention here, Goose Kingdom, in the stream. Fly Guy, thank you for the 3 months, too. You have mini pizzas right now? Nice. Yeah, it's just Hope's, like, so famous already. She can't get more famous. I mean, that would be terrible. If you guys didn't know, my friend Hope, Goose Kingdom in the chat, she does the closed captions on my YouTube videos. So if you ever see the captions and think, wow, I wonder who did these amazing captions, Hope. It was Hope. She did them all herself. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put like a table out here probably too. I like this place. I think this is really cute. I'd live here. If you ever see that they aren't there, just know I have had a rough month. I'm working on it. Hope, no one is blaming you. It's not your fault that you can't do them right away. You also have a full-time job. Sometimes there's things going on at work that are out of our control, and that comes first, and that's okay. lilsimsie's measly caption money is not the same as your full-time job. That is more important. I promise. Doesn't bother me. You're working on it. And you are doing your best. Golden and Mythics and Fly and Weedy, thank you all for the subs too. What, making closed captions for lilsimsie isn't a full-time job? Well, maybe Hope could start live captioning my streams. Oh my god, could you imagine how expensive that would be? Kevin Ones, thank you for the gifted subs, and Kalani, thank you for the gifted subs too. I don't know if that is a feasible investment for anyone. At least not of my size. Please, please, please. Stenographer Hope, she could do it. She's good at that. Meanwhile, how are my auto captions doing? Okay, well, they didn't get stenographer. They thought I said sonographer. So that's strike one for the auto captions. Okay. I think... Do you know what? I will say, I have been very impressed with TikTok's auto captions. As a person who has recently started posting on TikTok more, I have to change very little on my TikTok auto captions, which is pretty exciting. It always makes me wonder when I've now realized like how easy it is to add them on TikTok because it just auto does it and then you can just scroll through it and look at them really fast. It messes up some random things sometimes, but they all do. That's just how auto captions are. It makes me wonder why some people don't even bother to click the button to put captions on because it takes like 2 seconds to click the button on TikTok. But anyway, I've been impressed with TikTok's auto captions. They're pretty good. So, but anyway, I do talk very clearly, so it makes it easier. But even then, I'm not talking about editing the captions. I mean simply pressing the button to add them. Like the simple button press to add them, even if they're not like fully accurate. I don't know why people don't include them. Because it literally is a button. Amanda, thank you for the 14 months. Johnny and Mother, thank you both for the resubs too. How to do the auto captions on TikTok? Well, when you upload the TikTok, before you post it, there's like a CC button you can click on, and then it like generating CC, and then it generates it in like 30 seconds, and then yeah, they didn't have it rolled out to everyone for a long time, but they are rolled out now. The captions are rolled out everywhere now, so that's a bonus, I suppose. Yeah, well, the auto captions that I use on Twitch are decent, at least for my accent. I know that, like, for example, my friend Jessie Plumbella, a lot of auto captioning things have a really tough time with her accent. And I think just in general, a lot of accents, these particular auto captions that I'm using are not that good. But there really isn't a lot of other options for Twitch. Quitting my job in the hopes that other simmers want captions on their videos. I think there is a market for a lot of YouTubers to do closed captioning. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people don't have them. One, because it's a sort of expensive investment, which is kind of hard to justify, especially early on, right? Like, so it's not really their fault. I mean, what are you going to do, right? If you can't afford it, then... but also, I think that a lot of bigger YouTubers might be more, and the ones that, you know, make more money off the videos might be willing. But anyway, a lot of platforms have been improving their auto captions. The ones that I'm using on Twitch are not Twitch auto captions. It's actually a plugin that is installed into my OBS that is captioning me live and sending it to Twitch, and it's using Twitch's built-in like CC button, but it's actually an OBS plugin. There's a few different kinds of captions that some people use on live streams on Twitch. There's a few Twitch extensions. There's some ones that are auto-captioned that, similarly, you have to turn on a browser source and then it'll, like, have it on the stream, like, underneath my face, literally on the stream. You can do that, too. But those are options as well. Okay, so Twitch CC, it doesn't work on mobile in the sense that you... Twitch CC on mobile turns on when you turn on all closed captions on mobile. It's like, to turn it on mobile, it's like a setting in your phone settings and not a setting on Twitch, which is really confusing. But you have to turn on the closed captions in your phone settings, at least on iPhone. In the app, it's like it, or in your phone app settings, not the Twitch settings, but your phone settings, turn on closed captions, and then it'll work in the app. It doesn't, there's not like a button in the Twitch app, but that's why. So they do work on mobile, but you have to do it in your phone. That's why these are actually better than all the extensions, because you can actually see them. But some people don't realize that you have to do it on your phone, because that is confusing, so. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not a ton of options for closed captions for live streaming just yet, at least not automatic ones. But some people are working on it. I'm very well versed in this because I hosted a big charity event for able gamers back in October, and I had like 150 streamers joining me for it, and I asked them all to add captions to their streams, and so I spent a lot of time researching all of the different options and a lot of time troubleshooting said options to help everybody get it set up, so. Lit Uno High with the 32 months, by the way. Oh my god. What's in the basement? Oh, it's like a game room, a sauna, and a laundry room. It's not anything huge, but, okay. I just want to do the little hallways first. I want to get the silly little hallways over with because I simply do not care about them. So I feel like if we get the little hallways done, we'll have more fun furnishing, you know? You get through the boring stuff. The floor is base game, actually. The floor isn't even from a pack. But anyway, if you're a streamer and you're thinking about maybe adding captions to your stream or anything like that, it actually isn't that difficult to set up. I know it seems a little bit overwhelming, but I'm sure we can help if you need any help. But it's one of those things, like the plugin that I use, once you have it on, it just works. Like, you don't have to think about it anymore after that, which is pretty good. So highly recommend looking into it if you can. Okay, I think you want to see me and Dan speedrun the new Minecraft update? Do you know what? I've been thinking about streaming the new Minecraft update. I haven't gotten around to it yet. This week is just so busy, but I have been thinking about streaming it, so I probably will. Okay, I think... I might put that in that room. How don't I get bored of The Sims? Oh my goodness. Well, I think to an extent we all do, right? But something else to note is that I do a lot of different things in The Sims, you know? Like, I don't really only play The Sims one way. So if I'm starting to feel like, this particular thing I've been doing recently is a little bit boring. Maybe I'm playing a certain gameplay. I pick a new challenge to play. Or maybe I'm kind of bored of the style of building I'm doing. I pick a new kind of build to do. I do a build challenge, you know? I think that everything like that kind of comes and goes in waves. Certain things become more or less interesting to you over time. It's just how life works, you know? But I find that picking challenges is a fun way to spice it up a little bit, you know? I think that helps. I don't like that. Never mind. I think she builds dumb present houses. Yeah, you do some dumb builds. You do some dumb builds. Also, Pink Lacy, congratulations and thank you for the 51 months. Steampunk and Abby and Han Solo, thank you for the subs too. I don't know. I think... Yeah, the new Minecraft update is really, really cool. I also am very excited about it. Okay, I don't know what to put in here to make this more interesting. I feel like I should use a little bit of the stone in a couple places at least. But I don't know if I like it there. Maybe I'll put it behind the door. Maybe I'll put it there. I don't know. Stone is nice. Yeah, I like the stone too. The present was very iconic. It was dumb. It's okay. You can call it what it is. Why don't I use CC? To you, the CC is the best thing about The Sims. I'm with you. I think that CC is absolutely one of the best parts about The Sims. I think something about custom content that is different for me than maybe you is that the majority of the things that I build are for other people to download, you know? So if I use CC in those things, then those people can't really download them as easily. Maybe they're playing on console and they can't use mods. You know, these are all aspects of that I like to consider. So I try not to use custom content in most of my builds just so that other people can access them. Because I know a lot of people really like to play in my builds, so that's a major part of it. But I don't know, that might not be a thing that you have to consider because you probably don't build for other people for the most part, you know. Whereas that is something that I do on like a daily basis. But okay, I think. Would I build an entire house with CC only? I've had that on my upload schedule and I keep pushing it a lot because it makes me nervous. But I have had it on my plans for like a year, literally, not even exaggerating. Okay, I think we'll get a curtain. That'll be nice. Don't like the curtain that much. Oh, okay. Dodo, my love, I don't see like any of the egg rolls anymore. There's too much going on. Congratulations on the egg roll, but I haven't seen any egg rolls in like so long. I don't even remember the last time I saw one. I do my best, but some things just disappear too fast for me to see them. You gotta bear with me on that one, unfortunately. What packs am I using for this build? Most of them, probably, unfortunately. Okay, my plans for Christmas? I'm just hanging out with my parents. I don't have any, like, special plans for the holidays or anything. Not going anywhere or anything like that. I'm just hanging out around here. In particular, on Christmas Day, my family is coming here. My parents and my siblings and my grandma are coming here. So, it should be fun. I'm actually really excited. It's Simsie's Christmas. I'm gonna make a whole big dinner, and I got my tree. The one concern that I have at the moment is that I have 6 chairs and 7 total family members, including myself. So, there's not exactly room for a 7th at the table, but I'll figure it out. Me and Shanna can squeeze or something. But anyway, that's the plan. My dad is actually going tomorrow to pick up my grandmother. So my grandma is in Naples, Florida at the moment. That's where her condo is. And she does not travel well. So she like has to be brought here. So my dad is driving down there to come back with her. It's like 4 hours, but he has to drive and pick her up and bring her back. So that is what he is doing to tomorrow, actually, which is fun. So, bring my desk chair. I think I'm gonna have to bring this chair. This one is small enough that we can use this as a chair at the table. That's what I'm gonna do. But that is also my plan. I think we're all on the same page with that one. Okay. Your grandma's in Naples too? Nice. Aren't they all? Okay. But anyway, I'm really excited. I'm gonna make a bunch of things, and it's gonna be really good. And I like to cook, so it should be fun. Why don't I have a gaming chair? Okay, I'll have you know that I have a Herman Miller. Okay? No, gaming chairs, look, I'm gonna tell you the real tea with these. This is a person who had one for a long time. They suck so much. Those big old hunky gaming chairs are the biggest waste of money. They suck. They're terrible. They hurt your back. They're not nice chairs. They're not good quality. They're way too expensive. It's just, those chairs are bad. They're like actually bad. And I feel like everybody gets them because they think everybody has them, but they're not. What is the point? They suck. I learned my lesson, and never again will I have one of those. Anyway, this chair is also very expensive, but it's a much more worthy investment. This is one of them lifetime kind of chairs. And I will have it forever, and it's so much more comfortable and does not hurt my back, so. Anyway. The other, the gaming chair that I had, I got it in 2017, and it was literally falling apart by the time I got this one. Like, it was like peeling. It was terrible. I don't recommend it. That was one of them DX Racer guys. You can get a lot of comfortable chairs that are not like, that are more similar in style and shape and stuff to this one, that are not like a DX Racer, one of them big hunky chairs that are affordable and better than a gaming chair. I don't really recommend a gaming chair. Look into more like ergonomic type stuff. But anyway, you can find decent chairs for a very affordable price. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on a gaming chair. I'm sure there's some good ones, but I didn't have a good experience with them. So, anyway, I didn't like them. All the ergo ones are ugly. I don't think this chair is ugly. I think this is a pretty simple standard desk chair, you know? I feel like they're not all ugly. You can find a decent chair for a decent price. Oh yeah, well Vic, there's gonna be bad ergonomic chairs for sure, but that's one of those things, you gotta see reviews, and you have to see reviews of people that have actually had the chair for a while, you know? And not just like reviews of people that bought the chair recently. Because your opinions of a chair after a month and after a year are very different, you know? So if you can find a chair online that like has some solid reviews, people that have been like, I've had this for a year and I really like this, that's what you need. That is what you gotta go for. Especially if it's like kind of expensive, if you're gonna have it for a long time, you want to make sure you're like spending money on something that's worth it, you know? Okay. Oh, struggling finding a chair that's cushiony on your tushy. Yeah, I know, it's tough to find chairs that are comfortable in like all of the ways that you want them to be. Especially, that's just one of those things, if you're going to be sitting in it and for so long as well, it's really hard to find chairs that are good for that. Yes, Morgan. Whatever you do, don't buy a chair just for looks, because you might end up with a work from home job that requires you to sit in it for 10 hours a day, but at least it looks cute. Yeah. You have to find a balance there between the looks cute chair and the good and functional chair, because, you know, you might end up working from home, like they said, and you're gonna want to have the comfy chair. I think that many of us have probably had that experience, especially this past year. Oh no, my dorm chairs are truly terrible. I've never seen because you know how dorms come furnished, right? They usually give you like a desk and a chair and a bed and whatever. I've never seen a comfortable dorm chair. They suck. They're literally terrible. Why? I'd rather sit on the floor than sit in one of those. Yes! Those freaky rocking ones, oh my god, they make these desk chairs. My dorm had them too. Where like they can rock. It's like a wooden chair that can rock. Oh, I need to find a picture. It's so stupid. I genuinely despise it. Okay, like this. So you see how it's like that? So it can like... Why? Anyway, I hated it. I hated it. Yeah, you lean back in it a little bit and then all of a sudden it... Because it's like, this one in particular also, you see how it's not like rounded, it's like angled, so the chair can sit like this or like... Anyway, it's extremely uncomfortable to sit in. Sewing your outfit for Christmas dinner from my very uncomfortable desk chair? I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to sew. That's such a cool skill. You're so cool. I feel like I have some work to do. I need to practice being talented. I think I need to practice being talented. Oh my god. All right, cats and dogs, cats and dogs, cats and dogs, cats and dogs, cats and dogs. I think I want to put a rug in here. I don't know if that's ugly or it's ugly. I hate this room. I don't know what to put in this stupid room. I don't know how to fix it. I find it upsetting, truthfully, and I want it to go away. Maybe I will use that color. Back when Nifty Knitting was announced, I swore I was gonna get into knitting. Yeah, I did say I was gonna get into knitting. And then I got sad. So I didn't get into much. I think that a lot of us may relate to that. Olive, and Trashly and Tay and everybody, thank you so much for the subs. Yeah, Olive, I've been ignoring those comments for a reason. I appreciate the explanation. I knew that too. I don't really want to talk about it, so you understand, right? And then I got sad. Well, that's true. That is. I had all these visions of hobbies that I was going to have when I graduated college, and then, you know. Anyway. Sad. Oh yeah, would a cool person have knocked over their entire cup of coffee 10 minutes ago? Yeah, I think so. And they would have handled it really well. They would have been like, that's okay. I knocked over my coffee. That's fine. I'll wipe it up. Because I'm cool. You know? I got a random package from Chewy. They hand painted my cat and sent it to me. Are you kidding? I've gotten sent some really fun, like, interesting things from Chewy before too. Like, they sent me a box of random toys once for Snap. Because you, like, buy things from them and then they just... That is so creepy and adorable. No, Chewy is like a pet store, like an online pet store. Some people buy their, like, pet food from it because you can get, like, recurring deliveries and stuff. I think a lot of people have had really good experiences with Chewy. But anyway, they're pretty cool. I've had a good experience with them. Very wholesome company. See, you know what? They really have the right idea. They got everybody talking about them and talking about how wholesome they are. I think that was very smart of them. I think they know what they're doing. In England, Chewy is a cereal bar. I think we have that too. But the brand Chewy is like a pet company. They have like pet food and pet toys and whatnot as well. I don't know, that could be nice. When your dog didn't like her food, Chewy told you to keep the food to donate and gave you a refund? Oh, that's really sweet. They should sponsor me. I'd be sponsored by Chewy. I'd talk about them. I'm into it. Hey, Chewy. You listening? Who is my favorite Spider-Man? I've never seen a single Spider-Man. I've not seen much, okay? I'm not the most well-versed in movies. This is embarrassing, but it's a fact. I'm really not... No, not even the Tobey Maguire ones. I've literally never seen. Are you guys trying to embarrass me in front of all my friends right now? You know I haven't seen any of this business. This is not the first time we've talked about this. You're just trying to get me to repeat it so that you can laugh. I know what you're doing. I see through you all. I should go watch it? What, in theaters? No. No. Not right now. You know, at a time like this, I'll hold out a little bit longer. I'm scared. But anyway, maybe someday. $4 Tuesdays at the movies. You've got $4 Tuesdays at the movies? Oh, they don't do that around here. It's like UCF Discount Tuesday where you can pay $12 instead of $15. $4? Oh no. Oh no. We don't have that here. It might be more expensive than that even now. Should I look it up? I'm gonna find out. Say I wished to see Spider-Man No Way Home at 11:15. $20.43? Oh, that's IMAX. The regular one, adult $13.94. Student $12.98. It's not even $1. It's not even a full dollar less for the student discount. Okay, that's funny. Yeah. Student $12.98. Senior $11.49. Not even a whole dollar less for the student discount. Really? Really? But anyway, $13.94 is the price for a regular Spider-Man ticket. That is actually really funny. That's so generous of them to save students a whole dollar. Wow. They didn't have to do that. I kind of want to close this off just so it's like more, I don't know what I would put to get to the kitchen. It was nice when it was all really, it's $17.95 for you? Oh my gosh. I wonder if you wanted to see, so there's a movie theater in Universal. What's that called? City Walk. It's like the shopping restaurant thingy outside Universal. I wonder how much it costs there, because that would be like touristy more expensive. Oh, general admission $12.51, child $9.32. It's cheaper than here? I don't get it. That one I'm struggling to comprehend. I'm not understanding that one. That surprises me. I've never seen a movie there. I guess you also have to pay for parking. And the parking is like $25. So, that is something else to consider. Yeah, there's a cinema in Disney Springs too, isn't there? AMC movies at Disney Springs 24. Yeah, sure. How much does it cost to see Spider-Man there, huh? Spider-Man, No Way Home. Almost full. Uh-oh. Oh, they weren't kidding. There's like 2 seats. Okay, they're $18.79. So, Ubering to City Walk is so much easier. Yeah, but that's more expensive, at least for me, where I live. It would probably be like maybe like a $35 Uber to go to City Walk, and $25 parking. And that's one-way Uber, so... And I'm not gonna go, I'm just... just discussing theories. Okay, I don't know where to put... This is gonna be a bedroom. A guest bedroom. This is for grandma. You know? No, City Walk is not far from the actual park. Basically at Universal, they've got like some parking garages, and then you take like a little walkway, like a moving walkway like at airports, you know? Through security. Well, you don't walk through that into security, but you like go to security, go through the moving walkway, and then it opens up into City Walk, which is like this, so like there's a lot of like big restaurants and shops and things like that. Things like the Hard Rock Cafe is there, like stuff like that, like touristy type big restaurants. And then on either side are both the Universal parks. There's like Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, or I forget which side they're on, but you have to walk through like all the shops and stuff to get there, and there's like a pond that it's kind of around. But you have to walk through City Walk to get to the parks. And they have movie theater, you know, things like that. Thought it was like a themed street in the city. No, it's like Universal's downtown Disney. Yeah, Margaritaville is in City Walk. They've got a bunch of restaurants like that. Like the really touristy restaurants are in there. Okay, that could work. I have not been there in a very long time, so... City Walk parking is free after 6 p.m. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Wow, besties. In 34 minutes, count me in. Guess who's parking for free? Oh my gosh. No, I'm not going to City Walk tonight. I can't think of anything I'd rather do less than do that. The epicenter of awesome. Do they call it that? No, you're lying. City Walk. The epicenter of awesome. Universal Orlando. Oh my god, they call it that. Oh, okay. I don't like that. I think that does not have the right, that doesn't have the ring to it that they're going for, I don't think. I feel like they were hoping it would sound better than that. That's pretty cringe. It's kind of like when the mayor, when you fly into Orlando, the mayor comes on, like, so in Orlando Airport, you like land in the terminal, you know, and then you take like a little train to get to the like bag check and everything, like a lot of airports. But on the little train, the mayor, he's like, "I'm Buddy Dyer. Welcome to the City Beautiful." Who calls it that, buddy? Nobody does. Buddy Dyer. And he's like, "Whether you're visiting or returning or maybe you live here, welcome to the City Beautiful." It's not his fault. It is pretty cringe though. Anyway, have you ever heard of a city called the City Beautiful? No, you've never heard Orlando called that. Only Buddy calls it that. I've lived here since I was 5. You don't have trains connected to your airports? No, bestie. Train is a strong word. A lot of airports in the US will have like small tram systems to take you between terminals because they're big and they're kind of far apart. So it's, I don't want you to picture like a train. It's more like a shuttle. It's like a little monorail kind of thing. But it's like a raised small train. You just walk. You can't walk in Orlando. They're separated too much. There's not a walkway. The Orlando airport is really weird. It's like, because it used to be a lot smaller and then they've like expanded it. So it's like a bunch of different airports. It's very bizarre. The Orlando airport actually sucks. It is probably one of the worst designed airports I've ever been in. I've been in a lot of airports. Yeah, they're opening Terminal C somewhat soon as well. They're gonna have a third one. They just have 2 right now. It is a good, you know what? It is a good representation of Orlando as a whole. I feel like when you come into the airport and the airport is like that, it really gives you a good idea of what you're getting into and like what the rest of the city is gonna be like. So, maybe it's for the best. Anyway, Orlando is not such a good airport, so. The Denver airport is kind of weird too. I just flew into that one for the first time very recently. That one is weird. And they're just big and busy, which doesn't help. Orlando is truly the most poorly designed airport I've ever been in though. Like, at least other ones make sense. People complain about, like, for example, the Atlanta airport a lot, but that's because Atlanta is massive and really busy. At least the Atlanta airport makes sense. Like, it's kind of all in a row. There's a train, like, you can walk it technically. Like, the Atlanta airport at least makes sense. Orlando makes no sense. I do not tolerate Orlando slander. I have every right to slander Orlando. I've lived here for 17 years. But anyway, they're not the best. They could use some work. Never had an issue with it. Oh, it's fine. It's just a poorly designed airport. Anyway, people complain about a lot of big airports, but I still think that big airports are oftentimes, they're the big ones like O'Hare and Atlanta and all those are even better designed. LAX is scary too. LAX is kind of like Orlando in that it feels like many very different airports. Anyway, I think, to me, O'Hare makes more sense, but I don't know. O'Hare is the airport in Chicago. That's probably the airport that I've flown into the most, aside from Orlando, because my grandparents live in Chicago and I was born there, so. I will not tolerate O'Hare slander. Do you know what? I will say that I think that the UK has airports better than us. They've done it better. Like, Gatwick and Heathrow are so much nicer than any airport I've been to in the US. Like, their system makes way more sense. It makes way more sense. It's so much better. We really could learn from them. And they're huge airports as well, but I think they make more sense. They're nicer. Okay. I don't think I want to do that. Tiny UK airports are awful though. What is it? London City Airport? Is that the other one? I've flown out of that one once. Yeah, I had to Google it to make sure. I flew out of that one once to Berlin. That gives me America vibes. That one, it felt like home. But anyway, it's not that bad. I was only there once. But I think, anyway, to a certain extent, all airports are bad. I think we can all agree on that. There comes a point where, you know what? It's an airport. Was London City built for London, New York business travelers? I didn't know that, Maisie. That's really interesting. I did not know that. Do they still have flights from New York City to London City? They got flights to Berlin. I know that. That one I can confirm. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I think I really don't know what I want to do in here. This is really not good. What music am I playing in the background? I'm playing the Sims 2 soundtrack. No, I like the darker blue. flew to Newcastle once. Interesting. Yeah, I've never flown to an airport outside of London in the UK. There are, well, pre-pandemic, there were direct flights from Orlando to Manchester as well, but I never had a boyfriend in Manchester, so I never had to go there. I don't have experience with that one, unfortunately. Okay. Maybe someday. Probably not, though. Can I put a curtain on the large glass door? It's bothering you? I don't really like how... I don't know how to tell you this, other than saying I don't like it when there are curtains on glass doors in The Sims. Thinking about how when we met, I had a British fiance and now you have a British husband. I feel like I've cursed you. You know, I've known you for a while now. I feel like we've been through a lot together in the course of these couple of years here. There's the Berlin airport that opened 9 years late and cost like 6.5 billion, where they couldn't turn off the light during construction because they couldn't find the light switch. Is that true? Is that a real story? Oh my god. No. It's true? Do you know what? Every city has so many botched construction jobs like that. You hear stories like this about the new thing that is 10 years late and 3 billion over budget. Like, oh my god. Hey, Alex, thanks for the 6 months. And Elisa, thank you for the 5 months too. Berlin saying like, we can do everything except airports. Yeah. Amazing. Orlando has that with roads. What they call the eyesore on I-4, the road being I-4. So, Karen and Julie, thank you for the subs, both of you. Good rhyme. Oh, it is good. Yeah. Catchy, you know? Makes it more fun. It truly is an eyesore, yeah. Okay. This is interesting, this room. The exterior of the house looks like this. I'm pretty pleased with it. Okay, I think it's so cute. Thanks. This is what I'm picturing this room, by the way. I've sort of envisioned it as Grandma's room. I'm sort of in my head, I'm pretending that Grandma lives in this one. And she's got a little door to the back, you know? Eyesore, like ugly to look at. But the road is I-4, like the letter I. Get it? Anyway, I'm sure your city has a thing like that. The never-ending construction project, the money pit. So, I think... Oh, these rooms are so large and upsetting. Hey, Kinsley, thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. Is it safe to bring Grandma there with those reindeer? Oh my god, do you know that song? They're referring to the song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I'm sure you know it. The one, I'm sure you're familiar with the one. But that song, I think it makes me genuinely uncomfortable. I don't know if I can handle it. What song? Just, it goes basically, Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Something like, you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe, because Grandma got run over by a reindeer. It's a dumb song. But there's a movie based on the song. Yes, that is true. It's something. Dan is yelling, "I'm sorry," over and over again. What do you think he did? Hey, Becky, what's up? Just talking about Dan doing something wrong. Yeah, the movie is super weird. Again, as a French person, what? What, you don't have Grandma got run over by a reindeer over there in France? No? You're not running over grandmas? Oh, there is like a weird capitalism subplot. I kind of forget what happens in that movie, but I'm pretty sure that like Grandma dies because she gets run over by a reindeer. And then like the evil cousin tries to take over her little tiny small business and like, I don't know, capitalism it. Like does she try and sell it or, she ruins it. I forget what happens, but she ruins it. Oh, and she sues Santa! Oh my god, that's what she does! She ruins the store and sues Santa! How could you sue Santa? Even worse. Somehow the movie's even worse. Anyway, I haven't seen that in a while, so I wonder if Dan's ever seen that one. I should see about showing it to him. Such a wholesome story. You know what? That story is real American. Cousin Sue. Cousin Mel! Oh my god, isn't her name Cousin Mel? It's gotta be. That just came to me. I'm deciding that it is. Anyway, Cousin Mel tries to sue Santa. Very American. Ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Like Mel and Sue from the Great British Bake Off. You know, kind of like that. Except I don't think Mel and Sue are suing Santa. So similar, but different. I think they're not gonna sue him. Just an idea. Snappy, what are you doing? She wants in Dan's room so bad. Hang on. I know, the door's closed. That's so hard. But instead, you're not gonna go in Dan's room, and you're gonna hang out with me. Yay! Do you wanna see my house? I'll show it to you. See, my door's always open. I don't close you out like he does. I let you come in whenever you want, but I know that the reason you want in is because the door's closed. I understand. We all want what we can't have. Don't leave. Stay. Okay, good job. Stay. Ooh. I want a Christmas tree in here. It is important to me. If we close the door, we wouldn't hear Dan yelling. Well, you would still hear him a little bit, so why not just embrace it and have like so much of Dan yelling, you know? Okay. I think it's your birthday. Hey, Michael, happy birthday. I can sing you a song. Also, Froggy and Kat and Polo and Mia and Funk and Zoe and Terry, and thank you all for the subs. Oh, she's trying to get into Dan's room again. I'm sorry, but I'm decorating a Christmas tree, so now I really can't help you. First name Cousin, last name Mel, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna need these little train pieces. Oh, here's a fun question. Have you ever had a train around your Christmas tree? Because I've never had that. Never in my life has that been a thing that we did. But you always see it in the movies. So I always wondered about that. I was like, is this a thing that's common? Am I missing out? No, you never did? Oh, it stopped being a thing when you got pets? Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, he let her in his room. Yeah, I never had that. My grandparents never had that. But it's cute, so I like to do it in my Sims. But yeah, the pet, you know what, the pets thing, that actually makes a lot of sense. That probably explains it. Or, well, I guess my parents also don't really care. I could never have a train around my tree now. My cat would not like that. I don't think Snap would tolerate that. But you had an ornament of a hot air balloon with Santa in it that spins? Wait, is it like battery powered, the ornament? Oh my gosh. Well, that's cool. I've never heard of that before. I'm kind of jealous. I think I'd like to make, well, I'd like to put the TV on something. Is that even centered? Uh-oh. Just scoot these guys back a little bit. I can put the TV here, right? Shoopy and Beer Witch, thank you for the subs and bits too, by the way. 80% never had a train around their tree. There you go. I think there's your answer. Okay, I think... No. How do I want to do this? Maybe I should have swapped it so that the... and then maybe the TV can be over here. Oh, this could work, because then I could make like a custom TV cabinet. Oh wait, I might have the right idea now. Hang on. You don't have any ornaments on your tree because your cat jumps on the tree? That, I think, is also one of those, unfortunately, universal experiences. Don't worry, I don't think you're alone in that one. We used to put ornaments, on the tree, but only above a certain height so that the dogs wouldn't, like, knock them and the cats couldn't hit them. So the tree used to be, like, you know, this tall, and we decorate it from, like, here up. So, you know what? I'm with you. I think we've all been there. Is that ugly or not? I can't tell. You love it? Okay, cool. We'll get a TV. My fish totally climbs up the tree. Oh yeah, I'm sure you've got a real big problem with your fish knocking over the ornaments. I can see that. You know, those pesky little fish. And they're climbing. Now, luckily my cats don't climb the tree. They do, like, try and mess with the tree, but they don't... Well, Snap doesn't, but... I don't climb it. Anything funny happened this weekend? I had a rather unsuccessful villager hunt in Animal Crossing. I went to a wedding. My college roommate got married. That's not funny, I just thought I would tell you. I went. I guess the funny thing is that I didn't even cry when I had to drive 2 hours home from the wedding. I will say that is actually a very big deal. I know you might be like, okay, Kayla, you didn't cry when you were driving, but that is character development. So, no, my God, not the evil roommate. would not be invited to such a person's wedding, I don't think. What evil roommate? Because I wouldn't really call any of my roommates evil. I had a messy roommate, and I had a mean roommate, but I wouldn't call her evil. You know, there's levels to it. I wouldn't say evil, though, I don't think. But hey, Ash, look, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I also didn't learn to drive for a very long time, so I am with you for sure. Dan is the evil roommate? No, I wouldn't call Dan evil. Dan is really nice to me. It's kind of miraculous. Oh, Snap wanted out again. This is why she keeps doing this to him. She like begs him to open the door, and then like very soon after she's like, never mind, can I leave? Anyway, Dan is nice. Luckily. It would be really unfortunate if he wasn't. I would be, I would have made a grave mistake, is all I'm gonna say. No, I drive on highways mysterious. I had to drive for a while on a highway yesterday. My cousin got married in a place called Citrus County, which is like, when you're looking at a map of Florida, right? You know how Orlando is like smack dab in the middle, Central Florida? She's like a little up and on the West Coast. So I had to drive for a couple hours on highways yesterday to get there. So, anyway, little up and to the west. You're in Citrus County? No way! Small world, like legit small world. That's not a very big place. That's kind of cool. OMG, West Coast? Oh yeah, West Coast for sure. I might actually give myself some windows. I think I've just decided I deserve a couple. It may be nice to get like 2 more. You know? That looks okay from the front, so. I don't know how to explain this constellation other than saying that I don't think I ever had a fear of highways. I had a general fear of driving. Highways I can do, and I do them, which maybe is rare. I feel like a lot of people that have driving issues are scared of driving on highways. It wasn't like the highways. It was like driving, and also in particular the driving test, like to get my license, that I really had a hard time coming to terms with. But it wasn't necessarily just highways. It was like driving in general. That I had to work on my ability to sit in the driver's seat of a car. Honestly, I think I've learned in the time that I've been driving that I think driving on a highway is a lot less stressful than driving like in a, like, I don't know, like it's traffic that's stressful, and like small roads and other people, and I don't know. It's like driving in the city is worse than driving on the highway because you just drive. It's the merging onto the highway is hard, or at least harder. But actually, like driving on the highway isn't as bad, I don't think. But most of the highway, you're just driving straight, driving fast but straight, and like merging is the harder part of driving on a highway. So, and that part still stresses me out a little bit, but only when it's busy, you know? Like, when there's nobody around, it's fine. Cottage living. I have a TikTok? Yeah, Polly, I'm posting a little bit on TikTok recently. I've been working on it a little bit more. I do have a TikTok. In Chicago, you don't have time to be anxious when you drive. Yeah. I think most cities are like that. Oh my God. The time that I've been in New York in my life, I literally cannot think of anything worse than driving in New York City. People there are on another level. I will never, ever, ever in my life drive in New York City. I can't. There's no way. I can deal with it here. Orlando has some nightmarish people, but it's not that bad. New York City is on another level. Those people are scary. I can't do that. I won't do that. I'll pass. No thank you. You know, LA is just a city. LA is not as bad as New York City. New York City... I don't know how to explain this if you haven't seen it, but people there are different. It's different. It's scary. I don't know how people drive there. I could never do that. I've been in California before, probably more often than I've been in New York, and it's annoying and there's a lot of traffic, but it's not the same as like I don't know. They just, it's scary. I bet DC is bad to drive in. I haven't been to DC since I was like 12, but I bet DC is bad to drive in. I can see that too. I think any city center probably has that sort of vibe, you know? Busy places are just different. Yeah, LA traffic is bad because of the amount of drivers. New York traffic is bad because of the kind of drivers. And also the pedestrians are scary. They just go. No one there is scared of getting hit by a car. They just, and then like the tourists in New York City, they like start picking up on that, but they don't know how to do it right. So they don't like watch the lights and wait for when they can go. They just go. And it's like, whoa, bestie, the light just turned green. Like, you can, and then all the cars are honking and like, you know, but a lot of it has to do with pedestrians, I think. In particular, tourist pedestrians that are like not paying attention and they just walk. Maybe I won't put that there. Okay. Yeah, imagine having to drive in Times Square. See? Imagine that. Aren't they supposed to not jaywalk? Isn't that jaywalking? Well, jaywalking is when you cross the street not at a crosswalk, right? And I guess certain places care more about that than others. Like my university campus, oh, they cared. They would give you tickets for jaywalking, like crossing the street not at a crosswalk. I don't think you're gonna get in trouble for that in New York City, probably. But anyway, on my college campus, they really cared about jaywalking. They would get you for that one, because there are a lot of accidents on college campuses. And they're like, you know what? Don't walk in the street. don't get hit by a car. But anyway, I don't know much about it's kind of dumb. Although I personally would not cross the street on UCF campus, not on a crosswalk. There are some places like, in places like cities like New York and London, I feel like that makes more sense. But like on the UCF campus, you don't need to do that. Yeah, I don't really think jaywalking is a thing in most places. But no, you won't get arrested for jaywalking. It's like a fine. They'll give you a ticket, won't they? I don't know. I don't know how it works. The UCF campus is so pretty, though. That's an opinion that you can have. The UCF campus is fine. Maybe I'm a little bit, maybe I have a different view than you as a person who grew up near it. My parents, my childhood home was very near to UCF, so I don't think of UCF and think, wow, what a beautiful campus. I think of UCF. You know? Okay, I think, oh, really, honey? That's funny. Small world. Yeah, I went to the University of Central Florida. I think, you saw a girl get hit by a car in college? That's scary. This is the thing. You can't trust drivers. You can't trust people. I think I missed your bits, Shoopy, did I? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, that was 10 minutes ago. Also, Joey and Kate Norton, thank you for the subs, both of you. You found almost everyone on my island except for, or on my card, except for, the one you were looking for. You were looking for Queenie. I'm so sorry. Animal Crossing always works like that. You're hunting for a villager and they're like, sorry. You know what used to happen a lot on my campus as well? Was people hitting pedestrians with bikes and skateboards. Because they would like act all wild on their bike and mostly skateboard. Weaving between people walking on the sidewalks to class. And then they would like run into people. It's not very wise, but it happens. Oh, electric scooters doing that? Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm with you on that. You've been hit by a bike on a sidewalk 3 times. Oh my God. Scary. Anyway, I used to hate people on their skateboards in school. Just because they were so annoying. You don't have to be that annoying with your skateboard, and yet, here we are. There's also this period, oh my God, one of my roommates, the messy roommate, it's fine. She wasn't that bad, but her friends were. She had, you know how there's like that guy on campus? In this case, that guy was the skateboard guy, except he decided it would be really fun for Halloween in October to turn his skateboard into a magic carpet. So he put a giant piece of plywood on top of his skateboard. So his skateboard is now enormous, takes up the whole sidewalk, and he's painted it like a magic carpet, and he's zooming around. So literally everybody has to get off the sidewalk when he's coming so that he can zoom through with his magic carpet. And here you are, he probably thinks he's so cool because he's got his magic carpet. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, oh no, here he comes. Here's that guy. Like, anyway, I still feel rage towards that guy. You like literally are a danger to the other students on campus right now. Anyway, why did he do that? Why? But alas, I have graduated now. It is fine. I'm not there anymore. I will never see that guy again. I wouldn't recognize me when I saw him, but he was friends with my roommate, so he used to be around. He probably thinks he's so cool with his magic carpet is not a sentence I ever thought I'd hear. You know, I don't think that I ever saw myself saying that either. But, oh no. You ran across a 4-lane street looking for your brother as a child. You just ran across. Kids are not very smart. Well, I'm glad that you were not injured. I am genuinely very glad that you were not injured by that. Because that would not have been good. Oh God. Wait, what did that just delete? I don't know. I could not tell you. Oh, the stairs. No! That makes sense. Anyway, the idea of having children seems very stressful. Those kids are not... Look. They do things like run across roads. They just run. Any parents out there, I have a lot of respect for you. Are you doing okay? How are you doing? You okay? Bread Boys and Hillstorm and Simming and Yarn and K Norton, thank you all for the subs, by the way. No, I am not okay. You know, Christine, you've had a rough day. Christine, can I tell them about your day? Is it okay if I share with the class what happened to you today? Or do you want to share with the class what happened to you today? Go for it? Okay. So Christine is doing a little mini road trip back from the in-laws. The dog is with them. The dog is not doing good, okay? The dog is having a very hard time in the car. Sick in the car. Whole way home. Christine, I'm so sorry. Oh no. No! I hate this thing. Maybe I'll put it in here. Yeah, maybe I'll do this in the other room instead. Anyway, I'm really sorry that happened to you. It sounds like a very stressful experience. But you made it. Dog's okay. Everyone's okay. We can breathe. Everything's fine. Your sim won't do anything at all. I don't know how to fix it because I'm at a loss. Okay, so have you tried going to manage worlds and loading back in on your lot? I know you probably tried reset sim. But have you tried like just giving up, going to manage worlds and coming back and seeing if that fixes it? Oh God, Christine, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You must be so stressed out today. You know, Mary is with the grandparents, right? You said Mary's with the grandparents? Because that is a blessing, is what that is. I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank God Mary is with the grandparents. We have one thing going for us today. Okay. This will be a little small room. No! Fail. Who's Mary? Mary is Christine's toddler. You know, and when you have the sick dog problem, I think that the toddler being with the grandparents today is a real blessing. Mary's one of my mods. She's my my 2-year-old mod. She's really good at it. You better watch out, she'll get you. She's head mod in training. Yeah. Mary's head mod. She makes the calls around here. Oh, okay, so Beanie Baby, type Control-Shift-C on your keyboard, open the cheat panel, then type testing cheats, all one word, then space on, and then shift-click on your sim and reset them. If you forget what I just said, you can Google, like, how do I reset a sim, and they'll help you find it. But that's how you reset a sim. So hopefully that'll help them with their thingy. You probably have to reload the lot, though. I'll tell you right now, if you're having issues with your sims not doing anything, that glitch usually reset sim doesn't fix. You probably have to reload the whole lot. I speak from experience when I say this. Wait till Kayla explains to Mary how to ban. Christine, do you think Mary could do it? Do you think she could ban people for us? But anyway, I think that reloading your lot's probably your best bet. Just go to manage worlds and come back. Or like save and close your game, go to main menu and come back, see if that fixes it. She has keyboard slammed in chat before. That's like pretty much the same thing. She's almost there. She can basically type. Sort of. How do I recommend starting to play The Sims 4? You want like tips for starting out? Do you know what I will say? And I think this is a pretty cool thing they just added to The Sims 4. I honestly really think that their scenarios are a super fun. If you can't think of a gameplay idea and you're like, man, I want to play The Sims, but I don't know what to do. I think their scenarios are really cool. I truly think that's a really fun place to start out playing. When you open up the game, it'll say like new scenario on that main menu. Click that one and then choose one of the options, because it's got some pretty fun like gameplay ideas, and it'll kind of walk you through like what Sims you should make and also like what you should do gameplay wise. So it'll kind of give you an idea of how you want to play. And I really like that about them. I think they're pretty fun. So that's a really good starter thing. I think you'll like it. Okay, I think test on Dan. Okay, look, I will say that we will probably struggle to teach Mary to mod before she can learn how to read. I will say that the toddler, she may need some additional guidance before she can ban anybody. Oh, Christine, I'm sorry. Jelly, thanks for the 23 months, by the way. She might need to learn how to read first, though. Just an idea, but that'll probably help. I think she's got it. Give her a chance. Yeah, she can do it. All right, this is gonna be my my toddler room. No, it's gonna be a nursery. It's gonna have a space for twin babies, I've decided. I think it'll be cute. Maybe I'll do space for one baby. Reese, thank you for the 19 months. Oh, I was gonna say to you all, by the way, just a quick, I mentioned this in the beginning of the stream, but just in case you missed it, we were planning on playing Among Us tomorrow on stream. Well, in the like later half of the stream, when my friend Bloody started her charity stream. But Bloody has tested positive for COVID today and currently has 103 fever. So she still hasn't decided if she's gonna be streaming tomorrow. She doesn't want to push the charity stream, but she's not sure if she'll be doing good enough to stream tomorrow. So we might have to reschedule the Among Us thing. Obviously, if she's down to go, we'll go. But that's up to her. It's her charity stream. So if we are not playing Among Us tomorrow, unfortunately, Bloody is sick. So that's probably why. I say this now just so that no one is like, why aren't you doing it? Because I would feel really bad if anyone like shamed her about it. Because obviously it is much more important that she is well. The charity stream can be rescheduled, you know? So that's the situation. So just thought I would remind you again. Obviously, I'll let you know if she reschedules it, but she's still waiting on to see how she's feeling. So we'll just play it by ear tomorrow. Yeah, that just sucks. And I know she must feel so bad. I know I would feel terrible if I had to reschedule. I know the feeling very well. And I just hope she's okay. So if you could keep her in your thoughts, that would be great. you know, maybe. Mary, she does have some really serious modding skills as well. You know, it runs in the family, given her mother, Christine, is a mod. Yeah, I'll still stream tomorrow, Hendy. We were planning on playing Animal Crossing for the first half of the stream and then do the Among Us thing for the second half as soon as she went live, because she was going to go live at 6, or start the Among Us thing at 6 at least. And she's raising money for the Trans Lifeline. But again, if it has to be rescheduled, obviously, being healthy is, is the priority here. But I'll keep you posted. Okay. I think, let me put a link to her Twitch channel, by the way, if you want to go. I think her username is literally just Bloody. Like, that's her full username. She has it on Twitch and Twitter, by the way, which is so cool. I don't mean to be dramatic, but I think that having, like, a one-word username on Twitter is, like, a flex, right? But she has just Bloody on Twitch and Twitter. So, I always thought that was super impressive. Not that it matters, it's just kind of a fun little... Like, it's just kind of cool. Okay. Maybe blue could be good? Yeah, that'll work. That's a nice little nursery, right? Rashid and Reese and PB Jelly and Koala, thank you all for the subs, too. Got your booster last Thursday? Nice, Sims fan, that's exciting. Very nice. I got mine, like, it was before Thanksgiving, so it was like a month ago now. Triple vaxxed. Okay, I'm trying to think what else I want to put in this little baby room. I'm not sure. Feel awful? Yeah, I felt a little, the worst I felt after my COVID vaccine was after the second dose, and I felt a little sick after my third dose. A lot of it sick after my third dose. I did a lot worse after my second dose, but I was also on my period, and listen, besties, I get really sick on my period. Like nauseous, throwing up sick on my period, so, first day of period and day after second COVID shot was, quite the combination. It was a bad day. So, we're okay now, though. That was a while ago, but that was a bad day. That was rough. But it's okay. We made it through. Yeah, I was not well. Okay. I like that little room. That's kind of cute. It's a little nursery. Okay, this third bedroom, I think I might make this like 2 single beds. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. That'll be good. Also, Kona and Moya, thank you for the subs. Moya, I'm really sorry to hear that. That is really rude. You didn't deserve that. Really, Ruby? Or no, wait. No, it was the person above Ruby. 2 people in chat said they had no symptoms from the vaccines. My parents had no vaccine symptoms. They were fine. And my brother and sister were pretty much good too. Although my sister, so do you remember, this isn't, probably most of you don't remember, so don't worry. But you may remember if you were here at the time. But my family cat, Lemon, got hurt, few months ago, I forget what day exactly, the day after Shanna got her second dose of the COVID vaccine, and I had to take him to the vet because my parents were at work, so only I was around, and so Shanna called me like frantically, like, Lemon's hurt, his paw is bleeding, like, I don't know what happened, and he's like limping and he looks all stressed, so we took him to the vet, because he's just like, his whole hand was bloody, we didn't know what was going on. Turns out his claw got pulled out. But we had to take him to the vet, and it was hands down one of the most stressful things I have literally ever experienced. I'm not kidding. The drive, this was very soon after I got my license, by the way. The cat was screaming in the car because he was so scared of being in the car. He was screaming the whole way. I had to drive like 20 minutes to take him to the vet. He's screaming in the backseat of my car. Me and Shanna are both crying. She's sitting back there with him, trying to calm him down. The cat is screaming his head off. We get there, and then they come out, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna take him. And then we can't go in. They just take him in because you couldn't go in because of COVID. So then we just sat in the car waiting for him, like crying, because we had this like traumatizing cat screaming for 30 minutes experience. It just, I know a lot of cats really don't like cars and have that reaction to them, but it does not make it any less stressful when it's happening. But anyway, he was okay. He was totally fine. They gave him some medicine to help with the pain because his little finger hurt. And he was okay, but it was so stressful. But yeah, he was okay in the end. And he did a lot better on the way home because they had medicated him. So it was fine. But anyway, it was so dramatic. You should have seen me and Shanna crying in the car. The two of us were a mess. It's kind of funny looking back on it, but oh my god, we were being so dramatic. We were like hysterical in the car. It was just so stressful listening to him cry. And you feel so bad because you know it's like your fault because you're the one that put him in the car. But you also know that he has to be in the car because he's hurt and you want to make sure he's okay. Oh. But Lemon is a little, the coloring is technically called buff. He's like blonde, basically. He's a little blonde tabby cat, is what he is. But no, that wasn't his first time in the car. He'd been in the car when he was adopted and then been in the car to go to the vet before, but he hadn't been in the car in a while. Lemon is 3, and I've never been in the car with him until then. So I guess maybe he's almost 4. We got him when he was like almost 1. We adopted him. His name was always Lemon. But he's a like a blonde tabby cat. So, this wallpaper is from Cottage Living. It's a really good wallpaper. I really like it. It's super cute. Okay, I want to get a desk. Who is Lemon? Lemon's one of my family cats. It's one of my family cats. Cat hates the car. Yeah, I think a lot of cats do. Doesn't make it any less scary for the adult in the car either. You just feel so guilty. I think I just heard Dan yell. Something bad must have happened in his game. Yeah, that's a good idea to like ask the vet for some medicine to help the animals feel more calm if they have to travel. I did not know that Lemon was going to freak out that way when we had to bring him to the vet, so. Snap doesn't do that. Snap, when she's had to be in the car, she doesn't like it, for sure. But she more like cowers. She doesn't like scream. So obviously it's still equally unpleasant, but it's not as traumatic for me as the person who has to drive, which is helpful, because I need to be focused. Is Dan okay? Oh yeah, he's fine. He's just playing Dead by Daylight. He's good. He's just playing Dead by Daylight. There's scary things that happen in that game. Ash and Super and Mikey, thank you for the subs, everybody, too. Okay. I think... Like trying to escape the killer, yeah. Do you really? Well, I'm glad that your cat has medicine for when she has to go to the vet, because I'm sure that makes it a lot easier for her. It's just so hard because you can't like explain it to them, obviously, because they are cats. And like, you know that we have to do this, like we have no choice, we have to go to the vet, but they don't know that. And they're just having this terrifying, traumatic, like, trip to the vet happening to them, and you can't give them any, like, context to be like, it's only gonna be short, like, we're gonna leave straight after. It sucks. It really, really sucks. I sincerely hope I don't have to do any long travel with Snap, because that would be horrible. We were talking about this yesterday, but people ask a lot, like, why did you decide for Dan to come to the US instead of, like, you going to the UK? And there's a lot of reasons there. There's not just, like, one answer to that question. But one of the big ones, was that obviously I have a cat who is 13. And bringing her on a 9-hour flight, and then she has to quarantine in the UK, because they don't have rabies in the UK, so they're pretty strict about animals coming in. I can't imagine putting her through that, you know, like that. I couldn't have done that. So that's one of the big ones, is that I don't know how. I mean, we couldn't have gotten Snap there, and I can't leave her here, you know. So yeah, Snap is 13. I've had her since I was 9. But she is not a baby anymore. So a trip like that would be extremely traumatic. I mean, it's traumatic for any cat, I think, but especially for, I don't want to call her a senior cat, but let's be real. She is not a baby anymore. So, yeah, they don't have rabies in the UK. So they obviously are concerned about bringing it in. So, makes sense. But middle-aged, yeah, my cat is distinguished. I like that word better than senior cat. Distinguished is better. Yeah, my first cat lived to be 19. My cat growing up was named Pie, and she was 19. My parents got her when they got engaged, like when they first moved in together and stuff, and they had her until she was 19. But yeah, I've had experience with senior cats. Very rich in years, Pie was. I do think that Pie is a very good name for a cat, I must say. I like it. She died when I was 11, so I guess I didn't really know her that much when she was, I knew her until I was 11, but that is really old for a Pie, yeah. Oh, is she twisted? I know. It's really sad when pets get old. My parents' dog, Mako, is 9. He is a Rottweiler. So 9 is a little bit up there in those years. I really don't like to think about it, though. I really choose to. I do not see it. I don't want to think about that one. My other dog, my childhood dog that we had when I was growing up, he died when I was 13. He was also 13 when he died. I do my best to ignore that one, though. I don't want to think about it. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. But anyway, pets. It's my best friends. Anyway, we'll stop talking about it. I'm sorry. How about this build, though? Some tea on this table. I have literally cried about this many times. I don't want to think about it anymore. How about a painting, everybody? Oh, no. Some really nice tea. Oh, look, maybe a table? Ooh, wow. Paintings. Mackenzie, you're puzzled. Thank you for the subs. Yesterday you got double cheese from your cheese advent calendar because you weren't home? Well, hey. That's a win. That is a win. These are kind of good things we need to talk about, Christine. Keep them coming. That's all we need to hear. Okay. I feel like a lot of the house is probably getting there. We need to add some, like, finishing touches type decor, I think. I'd like to change the color of some walls, but you made 70 sugar cookies and you're dreading decorating them. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make sugar cookies on Wednesday, sorry. So we're doing 2 baking streams this week. One is more of a baking. The other is more of an assembling. Here's my plan. Wednesday, we bake cookies. I'm gonna make sugar cookies. I'm gonna decorate sugar cookies. I'm gonna make dog treats from scratch. They're very easy. Like, a lot of people make dog treats with literally like oats, canned pumpkin, and peanut butter, like processed together and then baked. So I'm gonna make some of those. It should be cute. And then we're gonna make, I think I'm gonna make like chocolate crinkles or like some other kind of cookie. And then we're gonna make the gingerbread, okay? Gingerbread in the fridge. Next day, we return in the morning. We roll it out. Oh God. We cut it out. We bake it. We make the frosting. I'm gonna try and make royal icing with aquafaba. Don't know how that's gonna go. Hopefully it's strong enough to hold the gingerbread together. If not, I bought a pre-made gingerbread kit. And then we decorate gingerbread house. That's my plan. Yeah, aquafaba is the liquid from a can of chickpeas. It works really well as an egg replacer, though I have never tried to use it in royal icing. So, we'll see. That's gonna be on Wednesday and Thursday. But I've got big plans for baking on stream this week. I don't know how well it'll go, but I do have high hopes for my baking on stream. You can use hot simple syrup. That's true. I could use hot simple syrup. That doesn't work. I could just use sugar. A lot of people I could just melt sugar to hold the thingy together if the royal icing doesn't work. Icing has non-vegan stuff in it. Yeah, royal icing uses egg, and regular icing has butter. But you don't want to use buttercream to hold together a gingerbread house because you need it to be really strong. You want, like, with a gingerbread house, things like melted sugar that dry really hard, so that it holds it together. But anyway. You can make it with just water too, yeah. The thing is, everything I was reading was saying to use the aquafaba probably because it makes it stronger. I don't know though. We'll experiment together. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's always hot glue. Just mix water with icing sugar. Does it work to hold it together? Does it dry strong enough to hold the gingerbread house together? Because I could try that too. I don't know, but there's always hot glue. I'm gonna say that much right now. That is certainly an option. Can I use this wallpaper in here? No, I can't. It's too much. I want to though. Oh. Can I use it in here? I kind of want to. I think I will. Dries very solid, little crispy but solid. Oh, that's fine then. Oh, okay. Well, forget the chickpeas. We don't even need them. But anyway, again, there is always hot glue. So, Kat and Jax, thank you for the subs. We'll see. You and your friends do once a month game night and you do gingerbread houses this month and you hot glued yours. Look, like I said, I very much stand by this decision. I cannot judge you for that because I am fully prepared to hot glue my own gingerbread house. Like, I know my limits, okay? I know what I'm good and not good at. And I've not had good luck with icing, okay? Once a month game night with friends does sound fun. I wish I had friends in real life, like, here. Because I would be so down to do that. I have so many board games and nobody wants to play them with me. Granted, Dan will, but I have so many board games and no one to play them with. I want to play board games so bad. I like board games. You have Miv and Cam? Even Miv's not here. Miv's like here, but not here. Miv lives far away. Just right there. Do you hear him screaming? Oh my gosh. I like board games though. I think they're fun. Please ignore Duck Dan. I sincerely apologize for him. You were so close to buying the Animal Crossing Monopoly. I bought some Animal Crossing Monopoly. I bought some and I gave it to my dad for Christmas. Sorry, I had to check my viewer list. I was like, wait. My dad likes games too. I had to stop for a second and look to see if he was in the viewer list. Is my dad here? No. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, you can get Tabletop Sim on stream and you can play with friends on there, but even then, I've never asked my friends to play board games with me, even online. Maybe I should try. Because I would just have so much fun. I love board games. Maybe I will use that color. It kind of matches the... It's ugly. I can't. Oh, this house is boring on the inside. It looks so cute from the outside. And then the inside is boring. Anyway. Do a stream of that? It would be fun. It would be fun. Would I consider playing Jackbox on stream sometime with Dan and friends? Maybe. I think something that I worry about with Jackbox. With friends, it's fine. But when you let viewers in on it, can't be trusted, bad things happen. They put bad things on the screen. Okay, so viewers are out. Then friends, a lot of times, like, my friends would have more fun playing Jackbox not family friendly. And if I'm gonna do Jackbox on stream, I think you understand. It's more of a Simsie After Dark kind of situation. So, not for children, basically. Never heard of it. Jackbox is like party games. So there's a lot of, in Jackbox, like, there's lots of different mini games, and a lot of it involves, like, coming up with jokes and, like, drawing things, and kind of Cards Against Humanity-esque in some ways. But there's a lot of, like, mini games and party games. So, anyway, that's what Jackbox is. But you can see how that might not be the best thing for a family-friendly stream. We used to play Jackbox a lot, like me and Sasha and everybody. That's because Sasha used to love Jackbox, so we used to play on Discord a lot, but we haven't done that in so long. I should ask her if she wants to play. Not for you, for me. Because we used to play that a lot. I have memories of, like, being in my dorm room my freshman year of college and playing Jackbox with everybody. What else should I add? I'm looking, I feel like this hallway could probably use something because it's so empty and sad looking. Maybe a rug. Yeah, Jackbox is really good for, like, long-distance friend hangouts for sure. It's a really fun one to play with a group. Do you know what else? I think that Among Us has really replaced Jackbox in a lot of friend groups, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think that, like, the existence of Among Us has given a lot of people a lot more options for things to play with their long-distance friend groups, which is kind of fun. It's a nice touch for sure. You try to play and the servers weren't working? Oh my god, that's so typical. As soon as you get on to play, the servers break. I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't finish out here. I was gonna put a hot tub out here. Friends played a lot during COVID. Yes, I was gonna say, Among Us and Animal Crossing both, I think really, really came out at the right time. Those two games truly could not have come out at better times than when they did. Like, Animal Crossing being a COVID pastime for everybody was amazing. And same thing, Among Us, like this very social game in a not so social time that is online. I think that those release times, like, it really worked out. Like, I think that they both would do just as well now, but I think that there was definitely a lot of bonus due to COVID for them, you know? Among Us actually is older. I think it's been out for longer, but it really blew up during COVID, so I shouldn't say it came out at the right time because it's been out longer than that, but Among Us did, at the very least, have a lot of success because of COVID, I think. It came out a long time ago, didn't it? 2018? Oh my god, and no one played it. And then, in COVID, the point still stands. People really picked it up. So, Animal Crossing came out right in the beginning. Like, it came out in March 2020. Animal Crossing very much benefited, I think, from COVID. But, anyway. Never tried it. What, Among Us or Animal Crossing? Among Us is fun, but it definitely takes the right group. I only played Among Us for the first time, like, a month ago with some friends on stream. I was very much afraid of playing Among Us because I thought I was gonna cry. I am a weak little person, and I was really worried about, trying to play Among Us and, crying, because I would be too anxious to play. And it very much, is a right group kind of thing, because that right group will not make you cry. You don't have to play in a voice call either. But yeah, when you play with strangers, sometimes they can get kind of toxic from what I've seen on, like, streams. And that scared me. When I was imposter for the first time, this only happened, like, 2 weeks ago. When I was imposter for the first time, I seriously was, like, shaking and near tears. Like, when I had to be imposter, I was not taking it well. I'm sitting there on stream, like, shaking. It was so scary. I think I definitely got more into it and better at it as the time went on, but oh my goodness, when it first started, that was scary. It's kind of overwhelming, but right group is a good one, because when you play with the right people, they're not gonna like, look, my simmer friends are not gonna yell at me to the point where I cry. And you know that no one is serious. Like, everything is for fun. No one's, like, gonna actually get angry if they're losing or whatever, you know? Which helps. When I push the blame on Dan, I don't know how I did that. Oh my god. Okay, one last thing about Among Us. So this happened on stream, by the way. We're playing. I'm imposter. I forget who I killed. Maybe it was Maggie. I kill somebody right in front of Dan. Like, Dan is right there. He watched me kill them. He instantly calls a meeting and he's like, I literally just watched Simsie kill Maggie. And I was like, whoa, no. No, I watched you kill Maggie. You can't push this on me. And then everybody in the group believed me. They were like, you know, Dan, you're pretty suspicious. Did you self-report? And then they believed me. Anyway, I felt really good about myself for that one. I cannot believe I pulled that off. There is no way that I could successfully do that to anyone else. Like, I couldn't, like, turn it on anyone else except for Dan. But I could turn it on Dan, and I did a good job. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. You were in Shella's chat for that, and we all believed you. That's hilarious. Also, Nicole, happy birthday, Patricia, and Trashy Ashley, and Demo, and Sammy, and Symphony, and Naomi, and Love for All Peoples. Thank you for the subs, too. Strawley, and Kat, and Jackson, Mackenzie, thank you all so much. Oops. Was he mad at me after that? No. He might have been, like, pretend mad on stream, but I think, if anything, he was impressed that I managed to pull it off. You know? Because does anybody think that lilsimsie can pull that off? No, they don't. Nobody anticipates I can pull that off. Okay, I want to make it snow a little bit more, I think. Change weather, heavy snow for about maybe 5 more hours. Just so the roof gets a little bit more snowy. I think that would be good. See? No, okay, Uno, one of these days we gotta make some plans. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Also, Willow, thank you for the 8 months. This isn't Glimmerbrook. Yeah, May. So the way I've been describing this lot, you know in Glimmerbrook, how there's like some lots? The one at the top, it's about yay big, 3 stories. Disgusting. Ugliest house you've ever seen. That's this lot. This is the one. Why are you yelling at me? Not the welcome wagon. No, please. Okay, I think the extra snow has helped. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, he's taking an angry poop. Yeah, I think I should hide a real chimney inside of the fake chimneys. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll upload it to the gallery with the snow. Or maybe I won't. I have to think about it. It does look pretty though. I will say that. Anyway, if you put a chimney inside of the fake chimneys, like that, smoke will come out of it, which is pretty cool when you're playing The Sims, because it does really fun things, like add some visual effects. So, why is Stanley so mad? Oh, he's mad at the sun. So the anger you're seeing from Stanley Humphrey there, yeah, that would be because of the sun. I can't keep justifying it aside from that. It's the sun that he's angry at. Okay, MC cheats, seasons cheats, change weather, sunny, cold for the next 10 hours, perhaps? Let me make it like 9 a.m. tomorrow. Oh yeah, that is perfect. This might be exactly what we need. Oh, don't call me, I'm busy. Alex and Willow, thank you for the subs. Okay. Maybe like a couple pieces of snowfall. Oh, I didn't like the fires. Oh, God. Hang on. Come here. Light. He's gonna lag because I just set the time to a different time. And now it's sunny. I mean, now it's snowing. You're upsetting me, game. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, it's snowing right now. Come on. Make it stop. You see how the chimneys are smoking now, though, because the fires are on? Oh, I don't have any outdoor lights. Oh. I didn't really think about that. Maybe I should think about that. This is terrible. We're never gonna finish the build. I am thinking about, oh my God, it's lagging so much. I never put outdoor lights in my builds though. You may have noticed this. I'm not really an outdoor light person. I don't often put outdoor lights in my builds. I just kind of forget. Oh, that's a nice touch. Maybe I'll put those. Put up Christmas lights. I could put up some Christmas lights. I could have him do, oh, maybe that could be fun. Let me get a decoration box. Maybe just like some simple ones. Like if I had him put up some of these and the eaves. Nothing more. Just the lights on the eaves, you know? Maybe that would be cute. And then maybe we could put like some more lights. Where? I don't know. Sleeping Stormy, thank you for the subs. Oh, this is terrible. I have no idea what I'm doing. How about that? Thanks, Sleeping and Stormy. Again, thank you both for the resubs. Katie and Alicia and Alex too. Thank you all so much. Should I just stick those like... I wonder how that looks in the daytime. Because honestly, some little lights like that might not be so... You can't even really see them in winter, and it looks pretty cool at night. Like, shining on the house like that. Oops. Should I put that, like... That doesn't really make a difference, does it? You have to put them so much closer, and then it doesn't really... I mean, I could put them, like, in the... Then you can't see them. Maybe that works. Maybe that's what I want, is to not see them. Maybe? No. Come back. Okay. This is ridiculous. I'm putting lights inside of bushes at the moment. Oh, it looks very bright over here. This is nice. The back looks really nice. Okay. Is that weird? Answer me. In real life, that would be so cool. In The Sims, I don't know. Raise the lamp so you can see it. Oh, that's true. I don't know if it looks weird or not. Maybe if I put one up here too in the... Oh, you can't even see that one. I kind of like it. It makes it look fancy, you know? Like in real life, you'd have like hired some professional lighting to get done. Jellybean and Armin, thank you for the subs, both of you. A little weird, but cool. I see a lot of houses like this in real life is why I wanted to do that. I feel like that's a common thing that you encounter in real life rich people houses. Fancy outdoor lighting. So even if it doesn't look that good in The Sims, you know what? I think it looks okay in The Sims. It's kind of pretty. Okay. I feel like we are almost done here. Nope, be smaller. Okay. And then in the daytime, you totally can't even tell, so. Wreath on the chimney? Do you think I should? I didn't want this house to look like super blatantly holiday themed from the, obviously it's got like a Christmas tree in it, but I didn't want the outside to look super blatantly. How high up do you hang wreaths on chimneys? I don't know if I want to do that. I think it's weird. Okay. Also, there's smoke, by the way, in the chimneys because it's, the fireplaces are on. I don't know. How many bedrooms is it? Oh my goodness. There's 2 bedrooms downstairs, and upstairs is 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's a 5-bedroom house. Bathrooms. I should count it when I'm still in game. 1, 2, 3 in there. There's a third one in there. 4. Okay, it's a 4-bathroom, 5-bedroom house with a sauna. Oh my goodness. I built a wintry themed cabin in The Sims. This replaces the super scary tall mansion in Glimmerbrook. There you go. It's a big house, but I like it. I think it looks cool. I love how the stuff looks behind it as well. All the trees look really good behind it. This turned out all right. When's the next sad stream? Simsie After Dark? I don't know. Not this week. I'm doing a bunch of morning streams this week. I left a painting on the wall on the stairs, by the way. Where? Where? But I have a lot of morning streams planned this week. I guess, well, New Year's Eve. We're gonna stream late on New Year's Eve. So, that's the plan. I like building snowy stuff in The Sims. It's pretty fun. This is a nice one. Okay, well, let me give you a quick tour. So this is the outside. There is a patio. Underneath this, there is terrain paint. You can kind of see if you look very closely. You can see under the snow that there's some stone down there, but we've got a little hot tub and like a sitting area in this patio. Then there's more of a walkway that takes you over here. And then there's like a little patio with a table and a grill and stuff. Also a swing set. Not a huge lot of stuff going on outside because it's so cold out, but this patio has just some little seating. There's some reindeer, you know. When you walk in, there's like a little entryway. I even put shoes. To the left, there's a big hallway. This takes you into the main bedroom for the parents and their ensuite bathroom, and also the office, library type space. And then over here, there's like a dining room. We've got a big living room. We have the granny suite for grandma. This is the kitchen and breakfast nook. I love how this kitchen looks. I think that's pretty cool. Also, look at the view out that kitchen window. Could you imagine? I would love to wash dishes if I had that kitchen. There is a basement. The basement has like a little games room type space with a foosball table. It has a sauna. And it also has a laundry room, which is nice. And then upstairs, the upstairs is a lot smaller. But the upstairs has a hallway. It's got some annoying clipping with the roofs, but I can't get rid of them. And it's got 3 more bedrooms, like one big shared room, double bedroom, and a nursery. And there's a bathroom there and a bathroom in the roof right there. So, sorry about the roof clipping. It was glitching. I couldn't get it to stop. I think this house is pretty realistic, you know? And I like that about it. But I certainly don't live in a house like this. The roof won't clip as much in game. When you have the walls cut away, it won't clip like that. So that'll help. But when the walls are up, it's a bit more annoying. Cut away, it'll be fine. I like all the different wall textures too on the exterior. I think it's pretty nice. I feel like it's realistic. I don't know, it's just kind of cool. Who is that? That's Stanley Humphrey, except he's in the military. This may come as a shock to you. I know that many of you have never seen Stanley in a job that is a real job, but Stanley Humphrey actually was a sim that I made with the, you know, the randomizer that like gives them a career and traits. I made him with that, like the story mode thing. And so every time I make him, he is in the military career, and then I have to have him quit his job. So, believe it or not, Stanley is in fact in the military. I'm trying to get some screenshots, some angles, you know? It's a bit wide for YouTube thumbnails, I must say. Anyway, Stanley is different now. He's not so much the military man that he appears to be. Anyway, Amy and Jellybean, thank you for the subs, both of you too. Embrace it and do a wide angle so it looks even bigger. I mean, we could. Like that? Anyway, I wanted to tell you about my stream plans for this week. I posted in the Discord, I always do, but in case you missed it, tomorrow we're gonna play Animal Crossing, and we are tentatively planning on playing Among Us, but that might get canceled. If you missed it, my friend Bloody was hosting a charity stream tomorrow, but she tested positive for COVID today and is very sick, so she doesn't know if she's gonna cancel it or not yet. I think she's holding out to see how she's feeling. I think she really wants to do it still, but we might not stream Among Us tomorrow. It might get rescheduled, but tentatively we haven't canceled it yet. So that's possibly happening tomorrow night after we play Among Us. So we'll just stream long tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're baking in the morning. On Thursday, we're decorating gingerbread houses in the morning. On Friday, Christmas Eve, I'm playing Animal Crossing in the morning. Lots of morning streams this week because my grandma's in town and I want to see her, but I also want to still stream, so I'm streaming in the morning. Saturday is Christmas Day. I'm not going to stream on Christmas Day, but I am on Christmas Eve. And on Sunday the 26th, I'm going to stream a Sims build, believe it or not, in the morning. So, that is the plan. That is the plan. And it should be fun. I think we'll have a good time. Let me put a caster for Bloody again in the chat if you want to go drop by. But is Stanley getting a real house? Oh no. I just use Stanley as a filler for all my builds. He doesn't live here. He just wants to. He's holding the place of the future real owner. Your birthday is Christmas Eve? Oh, fun. I'm really excited because this week, I like Christmas. It'll be fun. I'm gonna do a lot of cooking and baking and stuff, and I just like an excuse to cook and bake. I will take any excuse to do a lot of cooking and baking, you know? He's the realtor. Maybe he's the realtor. Oh, that works. I kind of like that idea. Oh my gosh, I have one other small update. It is a relatively small update, but it's progress on Dan's adjustment of status application. So if you didn't know, the visa process, I mentioned this a few days ago, so maybe you heard about it, but I'll say it again just in case you missed it. The visa process, obviously Dan came here on a K1 visa. We had to get married, then we filed to adjust status. Hi, Snap. An adjustment of status means he files to adjust status from that visa holder to then being a permanent resident and getting a green card. The process takes a really long time, like after you file. We filed it like 3 months ago. Takes a long time for them to get to it, like a year. In the meantime, he's like in limbo. He can't drive, he can't get a license, he can't leave the country, like it's a whole thing. But we finally got a letter from USCIS assigning him his date for his biometrics. Basically, there's gonna be 2 appointments he'll have with them. One, his biometrics to like, hey Snap, come here. They'll take like his fingerprints again and like a photo of him, things like that. He has to sign some papers. And then he'll have an interview. But we have the date of the biometrics. That's in like 2 weeks. It's soon. So that's fun. Usually it kind of depends on your local office, how fast it comes, but I've heard of people getting that letter in like 3 weeks after applying. It's been like 3 months for us, but at least we have it now. So that's cool. It's good news. Snappy did not jump up. She looked at me and then walked away. But anyway, we've got that to look forward to, I guess. At least it's some progress, you know? Golden, I'm sorry. I hope they're okay. And Amy, thank you for the 9-month resub too. They were asking to repeat the stream schedule. Yeah, Beep, I posted the stream schedule in the Discord. Let me pull it up and I will show it to you again, if that makes it easier. So tomorrow we're playing Animal Crossing. We might play Among Us. My friend is sick though. Bloody is sick, so we don't know if she's gonna be well enough to play tomorrow. We have to play that by ear. Wednesday we're baking in the morning. Thursday we're baking in the morning. Friday we're playing Animal Crossing. Saturday I'm not streaming because it's Christmas. Sunday I'm building in The Sims. If you ever are missing the schedule, I did post it there. I also have decided I'm going to, well, this week, I updated my Twitch schedule officially. The Twitch schedule system, I think, is a little bit stupid. But, like, on Twitch, you can have a built-in schedule. Gimme. Hang on. On Twitch, you can have a built-in schedule. And I did update it this week. So, I don't know. I just find this very difficult to work with. It's good for, like, having a standard, like, I usually stream from 4 to 7. But as far as like updating my stream title every day, I don't always do that. Yeah, Snappy wants in Dan's room.
She doesn't want in my room anymore because I stuck on them.
He opened the door and she just looked at him like, But anyway, I'm still gonna stream on Christmas Eve. I'm so sorry to my mods, but I am still gonna stream on Christmas Eve just because I kind of want to. But it'll be in the morning, and I don't anticipate a lot of us being there. But it should be fun. Elise, thanks for the 22 months as well, by the way. It's Christmas Eve morning at least. Yeah, it's not Christmas morning. Christmas Day morning is a bit busier for the most part. I'll be here. Well, hey, I'll see you. It should be fun. It'll be nice. But I know a lot of us don't have plans, obviously. A lot of people, unfortunately, are sick and quarantining, which really sucks. Or their family is sick, so they're quarantining, and it just, you know, we'll hang out. I'm Jewish. I'm not doing anything. Well, Danya, I'll see you there on the 24th. One mod. No plans for Christmas Eve this year? Yeah, Christine, when I was younger, we used to always spend pre-Christmas at my mom's parents' house and Christmas Eve there, and then on Christmas Day morning, we would drive to my dad's parents' house, and then 4 hours, and then spend Christmas Day and like a few days after at my dad's parents' house. But then my grandpa died, and they sold his house, and now we don't go there anymore. So it's still very new. These Christmases are different. So we're still trying to work on some traditions. But anyway, kind of scary. But anyway, 3 mods. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time. But then will the hunt for coal continue? Probably after the new year. Maybe next week after, I don't know. I need to figure out what day. I have to kick someone off again. But not yet. I need to work on it some more. It'll be fine. But anyway. Anyway, who did I settle on? Yesterday we let it autofill and we got Mira. Which is a rabbit, but not the right rabbit. So. Gonna go see a movie on Christmas Eve? Oh, that'll be fun. I bet you'll like that. That'll be a fun time. Anyway, probably have COVID. I'm sorry, Christina. You know, this new variant is very contagious. It's very scary. I know a lot of vaccinated people that are still getting sick. So I am sending you all well wishes. I think the most people I know, no one I know in real life has COVID right now, but the most internet people I know that have had COVID all at once this whole time is right now. Which is really scary. So, stay safe, mask up, get vaccinated. Sending well wishes to all of you. It's no joke. So I really hope that you're all okay. I know it's really scary. But yeah, luckily no one in my family has COVID right now. None of my immediate family has had COVID at all. But anyway, you're all in my thoughts. Hopefully we'll be okay. Kellen with a tier 2, 28 months. Thank you so much. And I think I'm probably gonna go find someone to raid. I'm seriously sending you all a lot of love. I hope you're okay. I know it's a scary time. But I'd like to go raid possibly someone who is playing, I don't know, a game that we like. There's options. You know what? I think, oh, wait a minute. Oh, poor Steven literally just went live 6 minutes ago, but he's playing City Skylines. I love City Skylines. I want to go watch Steven play City Skylines. I love City Skylines. Okay, this is where I'm going. Sorry, he only just went live. He hasn't even started gaming yet, but he probably will in a minute. And he's playing City Skylines. I haven't seen any of my friends play City Skylines on Twitch in so long. I love City Skylines. Okay, anyway, this will be fun. Okay. I just got really excited. But go tell Steven I said hi. I will catch you all. I'll catch you all tomorrow. We'll play some Animal Crossing and maybe some Among Us. Hopefully Bloody is feeling okay. But I'll keep you posted. And with that being said, have a wonderful day. Yeah? All right. I love you. I miss you. Okay. Good night, everybody. Oh, wait. Jaina, thank you for the sub. Okay, now, good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.